+4 with advantage.
All right, so you have a total of 6.
Yeah, I
Amazing.
switched it.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. Can you believe that, Joe?
Um, what about Sia?
We rolled it. We rolled initiative before we left last
Well,
week.
we had to redo it because I added some stuff to the initiative.
Si-
Nat 20.
Si- Sia, what's your initiative?
Cruel fate.
Let me roll it. Is there anything minuses or something? Because you say you have to change something, ninjas, or is it just flat initiative roll?
Yeah, just a regular initiative roll.
Nine. Oh, thank you.
All right, we're good to go. Bada
Yeah.
bang.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm low.
Yeah.
How did Taurus roll that low? Does he have high dex?
I rolled for him.
There's a
This is what
butt
happens when you let the DM roll for you. I swear it was an actual, authentic, real roll, though.
All the enemies are before us, though, except for one.
All right. So before we get to that, I would like to read the little blurb. I read it last week, but just to refresh your memory as to what exactly the situation that you find yourself in is. Okay. As you continue towards the heart of the jungle, you hear sounds of fighting suddenly erupt from somewhere in front of you. Readying your weapons and creeping closer, you come across a small clearing in the forest. A pair of weathered travelers in dusty cloaks are desperately fighting off the attacks of two tall monstrosities made of pieces of insect chitin. A third shaven-headed man in a short tunic of fine white cloth stands behind the insect horrors, seemingly directing their movements. No one appears to have noticed you, even as you watch the chitin creature strike down one of the travelers, who falls with a piercing cry. The other traveler obviously can't last much longer. The man in the white tunic, he holds his staff out, and he shimmers a little bit. And there's another copy of the same man in the same pose that does not shimmer. And that's for you to interpret. So, right at the top of the initiative, chitin golem. We're going to call this one on that side A and this one on that side B for the purposes of initiative. So this chitinous horror is going to make attacks against Shardavan. It lays into him. It gets a 20 and an 18 against Shardavan. And Shardavan is this tough little dwarf, and he's in this hide armor that shimmers with energy, and it seems to take some of the blow, and he uses his shield very, very expertly, and he protects himself. And he's got a tremendous armor class, if I recall correctly. Let me look at my notes quick here for Shardavan. Alright, Shardavan. He's rocking an armor class of 21 right now. So both of those attacks miss. So using his shield to the best of his ability, this enormous chitin golem. Now, if you look at the model that it's got here, you see all the spikes that are coming out of its back here? Imagine those are like even longer, and they stick out in all sorts of directions like long swords. That's how long they are. And whenever it attacks, it's like a groundhog, or like a hedgehog, where it's got like the spikes sticking out of the back. And as it moves and thrashes about, all of those like spikes the size of swords, they flail about wildly. So it looks pretty dangerous to get anywhere near it. And it lays into him, and it's got these two big front claws, and each one of them seems to be dripping with like a caustic, venomous ooze that's seeping out of like the needle-like tips of these big, spiky ends, and the whole body of the thing gleams like metal. So you can tell that the chitinous body of it is as hard as metal. But the dwarf, he holds his own. He defends himself against the chitin golem. In the back, the shimmering figure in the white robe, he smiles as the chitinous horrors lay into the dwarf here. The one standing off to the side of the dwarf does nothing. The one in the back barely moves, but he does have a bit of an expression on his face. And then, let's see, he's going to ready an action, I believe, and then it's going to be Will's turn. And Will's not here, so for Will, I'm going to say that he is going to begin flying, and he is going to move and take the stealth action in this bush over here. Oh, I rolled very high. I rolled a natural 19.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so his stealth is ridiculous, and he's ducked down in those bushes here. I think, like,
He's
for him to fly, is that an action?
Yeah.
Yes, and then bonus action he can stealth as a rogue.
Right. Okay. So that's his whole turn, right? Okay. All right, Morg.
These are all 5-foot squares, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What is range on my ice staff? I forgot. What is it? Proximate staff. I'll cast my magical ice cube and pelt them with it. Ice storm is a they need to roll a DC 16 dex save or take 2d8 plus 46 cold damage. Plus they will take 23 points of cold and bludgeoning damage. I don't know if they're resistant to any of those.
What was your save? 16?
16 dexterity.
16 dex. Golem's
the
got plus
AoEs.
3. Check.
Hey Ninja, how many turns am I away from this my turn?
Your turn is dead last, right at the bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna go have a shower then because I feel a little dirty.
All right, dirty boy.
Okay.
Don't freaking.
Okay, so the chitinous horror on the left, chitinous horror A, he only got an 11, and he took the full 23 damage. He's resistant to your bludgeoning damage if it's
Okay,
non-magical, but this is magical
it is
bludgeoning
magic,
damage, so
yeah.
I think he takes all of it, right?
Yeah. So this area in the red circle is now rough terrain.
All right. So when you cast the spell, Shimmering Rock is not affected at all.
Did it look like the ice pelts just go straight through him? Like an illusion?
It looks as if they hit the shimmer and just cease to exist.
Oh. Heck. That's really weird. He might have some kind of magical resistance. And that's all.
I have to check my notes carefully here. Alright, so
What magical sorcery is this?
Grimorn and Morg, you can both tell that Chitinous Horror B has 23 damage to it. Or no, 20 damage to it. So that one was already damaged prior to you getting here.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, B was already damaged?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So this
he made his
has
save,
40
so
for
he
now?
only took half of your 23, which is
Okay.
11. So now he's at 31.
Okay.
There we go.
Hmm. You guys want me to move the carpet closer? Alright, we stay here.
Yeah, I'm okay. Distance is a good thing sometimes.
This guy is just as annoying as the other one. Summons things and doesn't fight. Coward.
Okay. So, chitinous golem A on the left. It rears up and flails its limbs, turning slightly to the side where it can get an aim at Shardavan. Because it can see that Mara, knocked out, laying on the ground, bleeding from various wounds to his body, is not moving. Shardavan, still up, conscious, gritting his teeth under the series of blows, is going to try to defend himself with his shield against 2 more attacks. This time from the golem here. I'll use these black dice. The golem's left and right slam attack come down. It's got a 25 which hits, and it's got a 17 which misses. Shardavan, he takes a heavy hit. The hit does 22 damage. And the keen observational skills of Morg and Grimorn can tell that he was already wounded. And he is at 78 damage now.
Is that bloodied for him? Like,
No,
how badly wounded is he?
it's not.
Okay.
He's very tough. He is a tough-ass dwarf. His defenses are flawless. I really want to emphasize, like, this is some amazing fighting. Like, you've seen high-level gladiator champions that have not defended themselves as expertly as this little dwarf is. He looks like he's an unassuming dwarf in the simple hide armor with a simple-looking shield that's painted, like, blue with some, like, wave design on it. But his skill at defending himself right now is, like, peerless. You've never seen better than what you're seeing him do. And he's
Better than to Chadrill?
better than T'Chadrill. He is fighting 2
Oh my
very,
God.
very large, very difficult golems here. And he is holding his own. He's only been struck once that you've seen, and a couple times that you didn't. Okay, so that was Chitinous Golem A. Alright, of course, is unconscious, and he lays on the ground, and he groans, and he fails a death save. Death fail 1. That's bad.
More bleeding is coming out. Oh no.
Okay. Gramorn.
We can perceive that, like, dying person as, like, breathing still?
Probably not.
Okay.
He's KO.
You can see he's lying
He's
down.
knocked out.
He's laying prone, and the monsters aren't attacking him anymore.
I see, but I need to save him.
I mean, that just might mean he's dead. They're not attacking him.
Let me check my spells real quick.
It's possible that he's playing dead so they don't slaughter him. Might be a good strategy. When a golem's trying to kill you, play dead. Works better than it does on bears, I imagine.
Oh. Oh. Give me a second. I'm thinking. I just want to check if I have a spell learned.
I hope you
Well,
were
I'm
paying attention when Morg took his turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast the spiritual weapon as a bonus action. But first, I'm gonna. I gotta check my what I have for healing.
You can only cast the spiritual weapon like 30 feet away from you, right?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Hello.
I can hear you now.
I'm home.
All right, cool.
60 feet.
Oh, okay.
What I miss?
But it only
The
moves
spiritual
like
weapon,
20 feet
20
or
feet.
something.
Yeah, that's the reason. It's like slow. That's why you have to like instantly cast it where enemies are at for it
It's
to
not
do
even your
anything.
turn yet. Look at that. Do you still have your sword?
I'm gonna cast the eel on the guy. On our friend that is down.
Which heal spell? What's the range on that?
Let me check.
If it's cure wounds, it's a touch spell.
No, it's a heal. 60 feet.
Oh, that's a level 6 spell? Big
Yep.
one? The biggest?
Yes.
All right.
But I'm gonna use my staff for that, so it's using only a level 5 spell. Actually, that doesn't work. I still have to use the level 6. Okay. Anyways, I'll use it. It gives him 70 back.
All right.
And what is the other advantage too?
It cures blindness, deafness, any disease. All right. So the itchiness in his loins has disappeared, and the slight loss of hearing from old age clears up.
What?
There you go.
His cataracts disappear. He's like, "Oh, this is
Yeah.
wonderful."
He has no more gonorrhea. Everything.
Yep.
Okay. Where's my sword? Where's my little sword? Can't find my sword. Wait a second. Alright, I'm gonna cast a sword, 60 feet. Are these 5 or 10?
5 foot square.
Man.
Right here. And that is it for my turn.
So I just got done setting up my my parents' new Wi-Fi in their house. I set them up with a mesh network.
Fun time.
Got some other devices connected, and my mom's brand new phone came in. So I helped her swap her old phone over to her new phone.
Ninja, I got a question.
Shoot.
Are these squares 5 feet
They
or
are.
longer?
They
Yep.
sure are.
Okay, so how would I measure it? What would you say is the distance between me and this horror thingy?
Well,
Where's the second one? Where's B?
I got the measuring tool around the table somewhere
Right.
here. Here's one. All right, let's go. Let's put one. Let's see, I'm gonna touch you, and then I'll touch this, and that draws the line.
Only 40. Huh?
Who do you want to target? Chitin is coming up?
This one. Wait, which one? Yeah, this one.
It's saying 50 feet.
Is that accurate?
Let's say it is.
Okay. So did I see it have any immunity so far, or did anyone hit it with like just had normal effects?
You have not
hit
seen it
with
take
magical
damage yet.
ice.
Well, it did take some bludgeoning damage and some cold damage, but it didn't react to it at all.
Okay. Then I am going to use my action to fire my elemental. Hold on, what's the name of it exactly? Let me see. Close. My. Where is it? What? Is he gone? Oh, here it goes. My arcane longbow of the elemental burst. And I'm going to choose lightning for the element. Gotta roll to see if it hits first. And it's not 20, come on. Not 27 though. 27 hit.
It does, yeah.
Okay. And with that, I am going to roll the damage. Okay, so acid vial arrow. Hold on. How much does acid vial arrow do?
Hang on, I messed up.
Does it not hit? Wait. When you
Okay, so hang on. So, Long, when you cast your spell on these things, you know how I said they didn't like react at all?
Both of the golems?
They didn't take any damage at all.
Oh. And neither did the shimmering guy, right?
Right. Although in his case, it's as if your spell couldn't even get to him. In the creature's case, it's as if your spell hit them and did nothing.
Ah.
he has Gojo's Infinity.
There's a wall around him of some sort.
Someone hit this thing. Someone cast Dispel Magic on his form.
Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna work.
I mean, I'd have to know the magical effect I'm trying to dispel. So
We need to down what we can
know
do.
the exact thing.
Does that
If I
mean
think
every
he's gonna
time people
lose-
cast Dispel Magic, do they have to roll like an Arcana check first?
I don't dispel magic.
We don't
Let me
use
Or
it
see.
a
they
lot.
have to
I
know
don't
the
know if
spell
it's-
itself?
No, you just cast it.
I think it just affects everything. All the spells and all the items that are on the person.
Oh no, there is a DC. The target makes an ability check using your spell casting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Doesn't mean the spell magic will work. Some of these things sometimes they don't get affected.
If it's a magical effect, let's say I think he's an illusion. If I were to roll to like dispel the illusion, it probably would work.
Oh yeah, this is the one where it has to target just one. So you could target one item, one creature. If you target the creature, it's like the spells that are buffing him. If you target the item, it can disenchant them.
So wait, so when they got hit, it's like they took no damage at all.
By magic.
The creatures just seem to be immune. He was not touched.
I'm still
How did
gonna
they damage the other one.
wait. Is Maro on our side or no?
Maro is on our side.
Yep, the two dudes are on our side. And the neo-Nazi, those are not on our side.
This guy Barcha, is he on our side?
No. He's the neo-Nazi.
No, he's a scam.
We are not friends with the neo-Nazis.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Can I target this one instead then?
Sure.
What's the distance on that one? Oh, fuck.
You gotta click on your own
Wait,
figurine and then click on that one. Well, not at the same time. Like you set that down, then click on your figurine, and then click on the pole. Or since you clicked on the creature, you could just drag the pole to yourself, and that's the same measurement.
55. All right.
But you could also move
Can I still use
on the
that?
flying carpet, because there's a spot open in the front if you just wanted to, like, move ahead of where Grimoire's at. And that cuts down, like, 10 feet, probably.
$40. Yep. Can I use that same 27, or do I have to roll again?
Sure.
Okay.
What'd you cast?
No, I was using my longbow, my arcane elemental longbow.
Okay.
Okay, let me read the precise name. Arcane longbow of elemental burst. Okay. So that's a normal. Is 27 exceptional or no?
No.
Okay. D8 normally, and then that's 4 more D8. So that's 5 D8.
Split up the damage. Tell me how much is,
Can I use the arcane shot option too?
Tell me how much is lightning.
Okay. Can I use the arcane shot for this shot too, or?
I don't see why not.
Okay, I'm back.
Well,
Okay.
Alright.
Exactly.
Welcome back.
19 of the damage was lightning. It was an acid vial arrow too, and the normal damage that was physical of it was 7.
7.
And an acid vial that's 2d6, right?
Yeah, I think so. Here, let me check. The acid vial. I'm pretty sure you're right, though. Yep.
Excuse me.
10 of it was acid. And then the arcane shot option I'm going to use is the banishing arrow. Hold on, where is it? There you go. Am I using the right? Hold on, let me. Am I reading that right? Nope, not that one. Where is it? Shadow arrow. So 2 of it is 2d6 more of it is psychic.
All right. How much is that?
5 more psychic.
5.
And he has to roll a wisdom save, or he should not be able to see more than 5 feet in front of him. So 19 was lightning. 7.
Okay, so you
7
said
of it.
he's blinded? Except for
He
the one that
rolled a
fired.
wisdom save.
He failed that. I rolled a 2.
Oh yeah, so he can't see more than 5 feet in front of him. So 19 lightning, 7 of it was just a normal arrow strike, 6 of it was from acid, and 5 of it was psychic.
Okay, your weapon's magical, so the arrow fired from it gains the magical quality, which means it did damage. It did physical damage. The acid also worked. However, the lightning, when the lightning courses through the creature, it actually, like, grows in size and ferocity.
Well, shit. Did it heal too?
It healed, yeah.
My bad.
Wonder if necrotic magic would work on them.
It received 19 healing from your lightning.
I think
Oh,
we
guess I'm not using
encountered a
lightning from
creature
them.
that did that. We encountered a creature that did that before, right, guys?
No.
Like it healed with lightning damage. Wasn't it one of the undead things back in the city? Remember correctly?
I don't think so.
It was one. I'm pretty sure there was an undead that healed with lightning damage done to it.
No magic, guys. No magic. Just physical damage on them.
No magic. I'm pretty sure it's just lightning. Didn't we hit it with cold?
No, like the spells that wasn't magic. Was it lightning as well, Morg? Yours?
I used ice magic, and
It is
So-
seems
he
to
could
not
have
be
did
affected by
nothing.
ice.
So
So
that's
Wait,
water.
why did the magical bludgeoning not do any damage?
That's an important detail.
I'm confused. They got me. They got me. I'm confused.
Magical piercing damage?
I'm,
Let the brutes to the brutes, and let's try to focus on the casters.
You cast a spell at the golems, they ignored it.
they got me. I'm confused.
But the physical and the acid damage did go through. It did apply.
So it's just magic, and they're healed with lightning.
They're growing with lightning. Let's focus on the flesh with maybe with the magic, and then let the brutes deal with the brutes. We got our barbarians over here that can help maybe.
Now you see why I said this is going to be a tough encounter.
Yeah.
Okay, so when
These
Mort
are
tried to hit,
magically made constructs, though, right?
Correct.
when Mort tried to hit this, when Mort tried to hit this one, it didn't go through, right?
The attacks did not make contact. There's some kind of force field.
All
And
you
it- can we
is
see
a
this guy, or-
shimmer, and nothing touches him.
Can we see this guy, or
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
standing there. He hasn't moved.
and we do we know that's real? I'm just making sure.
Don't know yet. No one attacked him. No one attacked him.
It's tempting. Actually, Ninja.
Yeah.
Is he within 10 feet of this thing?
Yeah.
Hold on. I just remembered an effect on my bow.
Does the lightning?
It's
trigger?
elemental burst, so anyone within 10 feet of the creature also takes the lightning damage.
Oh,
really?
even now.
short of him?
Yeah,
Any creature.
any creature.
Were you aiming on sort of like the right side so that Mara would not be hit? Or was it like right in the middle?
Yes, well, 27. I'm gonna say just. I should probably get a feat for this archery, shouldn't I?
What was the DC on that?
DC 14.
Shardavant's fine.
Okay.
He made the save. Was it save
What
for
about-
half or save for none?
Half.
Okay. What's his half damage?
Half of 19, rounded down.
Nine.
Is it rounded down or rounded up?
10.
Down.
Round it down. 8.
Eight.
9 points of damage.
9.
All right.
And what about this guy? Barcha.
Didn't move, didn't respond, didn't react.
Wait, so it was the same with this one and this one?
The one in the back smiled a little bit.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use an old strat. I want to action surge, and everyone here can know I can cast magic, right? I'm on a magic card, but I can probably blame it on one of you. I want to use what was the spell? What was that spell? Romulus Psychic Glance.
You're gonna shoot it at Barak using your action surge.
Yep. If I know the creature's name, it's gonna like remember it auto aim towards the target.
Well, you don't know his name. You've never seen him before, but you can see him clearly there. You can aim at him, so that's no problem.
But hold on, at least some in the forehead that you can see within range. Alternatively, you can enter a creature. Also, we don't know his name.
Nope.
Ah, damn. So it probably won't be this effective. Shit. I'm just gonna Bardic Inspiration. Where's Taurus?
Underneath you.
Just gonna Bardic Inspiration Taurus and hold it. That's my turn.
What level is Psychic Glance?
It Romulus Psychic Lance is a 4th level spell.
Gotcha. All right. And he didn't fire it.
Yep, didn't fire it. I'm just gonna Bardic Inspiration Taurus and that's my turn.
All right. Shardavan, grunting with effort, holds his shield high taking his most defensive of stances. Let's see here.
Whose turn is it?
Shardavan the dwarf. He's going
Show
to
us your magic.
He's going to look to his friend on the left, and he is going to reach out with his mind, and he can move a creature that weighs up to 1,000 pounds up to 30 feet with an action. So he throws his friend.
Wing.
Yeet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He skids to a halt in the muddy ground laying here below the flying carpet. He lets out a yelp as he tumbles and skids to a stop. And he says, "You fool!" And Shardavan says, "Don't die!" And so that was his action. He's going to take a bonus action. What can he do with a bonus action here? Alright, he's going to use a sorcery point, and he's going to turn a spell into a bonus action, and he's going to cast it.
Damn.
So he has just gained haste on himself.
He's at minus 87.
Yeah.
Okay. Not cool.
So as a bonus action, he casts haste. His armor class goes up 2. He gains advantage on dexterity saving throws, and he gains an additional action on each of his turns, which he uses immediately to make an attack. And as he attacks, so he's got this hand axe, and he's going to scream out, "Obliterating attack!" And he gives the mightiest of chops.
Did he scream out the name of his attack before doing it?
And he misses.
Obliterating attack! Are we just screaming out the name of our moves before we do it now?
Yep.
So normally you would like make a power attack, which takes 5 off your to hit. He's doing an obliterating attack, which takes 10 off your to hit. His normal
Can I
attack
do
bonus
that?
is plus 17.
Ooh. Can I do an obliterating attack?
You can only do it if you're holding the axe that he's got in his hand. It's a pretty great weapon.
Okay. I'm gonna mock him when it gets to my turn. Obliterating attack, and roll and just say it.
All right, Taurus. This fight is going to rely heavily on Taurus and Ulreg because they can deal the most physical direct damage.
What else is new?
I was getting ready to say, like always, huh?
Like always, right?
More so in this fight than any other fight you've ever been in. Like, this fight nerfs the spellcasters hard.
Again.
But it only protects the enemy. You can cast spells on each other all you want.
Remember, you have a bardic inspiration. Actually, can I turn it into a note of potential? This is just bardic inspiration, but it's a little different. Is it?
Did you still
I'm
have,
just asking.
what does that take, a bonus action?
It takes the same as the bardic inspiration, the bonus action. It's just now my I can turn it into a note, like a little musical. I'm gonna say a star that like floats next to his head.
Okay.
Yep.
Joe.
What's up?
Hey, Joe. It's your turn.
Yay.
So Sia casted what?
He fired his bow. his mighty
Okay.
bow. And we learned that the creature is healed by lightning.
Well, I'm not gonna hit it with lightning.
And everything here seems to just laugh at spells as if they don't exist.
Got you. He hit the thing of physical damage, right?
Physical damage seems to work. Acid damage seems to work.
Pretty much all I got is that's the. I got 5. Well, no. I am. I don't want to hit with bludgeoning. When I swing with my weapon, it's a bludgeoning weapon. It's magic bludgeoning. Does it still? Can I still count it as physical?
Weapon damage is always physical.
Okay.
It gains the magical damage tag, which just means that it can overcome things that are immune to non-magical weapons in particular.
Okay.
Alright,
I guess I'm gonna step up and swing on these guys. Just a second. Oh, that's a far distance, I guess. I'd like to rage. Rage will give me my 25.
It is 40 feet away,
A lot.
and it's within your movement.
Yeah, I'll go and rage, get an extra 25, and I'll go ahead and step up to these guys. Is Barrack a? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I see. I'll stop. I'll step up to here, and I will.
Hey Joe.
What's up?
This golem has reach and attacks you. Attack of opportunity. Swing.
My close the distance.
Oh, that's a hit.
Ooh.
When I step into its threatening zone,
Yeah, because it's got reach.
that's not how reach works.
So he can hit.
We stopped playing it that way.
He can hit this space. So when you move here, he can attack you.
That's you're thinking a great weapon master.
It's only if you're like running away, right? Because like
Yeah.
normally when you just circle around enemies,
I was doing that before, and
moving between, yeah, like it
we
doesn't
found it. Yeah.
invoke opportunity attacks.
It's
Unless they have a feat that specifically does that.
All right, never mind. So you close the distance. Make your attack.
yeah, okay. Yeah, let's make my attack real quick. I'm not. I'll swing recklessly. Fuck it. So that's what I do.
What's with all the errors? Scripts? D&D measures? Tools?
Attack for 17, 29 damage, or 29 to attack on the first.
That's a hit.
What's going on with the measuring tool here?
He was aiming a spell at him. Decided not to cast it though.
First hit is 35 damage.
That's all physical, right?
No, 12 of that is sorry. 12 of it is radiant damage, and the other 23 is bludgeoning damage. Physical bludgeoning damage.
It all works. 35
Okay.
damage.
Second attack. Does a 22 hit?
22 against a chitinous golem. They have armor class 23. It misses.
Okay. I will, oh, wow. They're hitting hard. Or they're, so strong. Looking for a weak spot. Ulreg's gonna do the same. Step up. I think she. What's her?
Same one or another one?
Hold on one second. I'm just gonna make sure I have her range. How far she can move in a turn.
That's actually in the creature
She was at
space.
45.
She'd have to get like here.
Yeah, she doesn't have 45. She only has 35. Yeah, I'm a barbarian, so I can move more. I'll have her.
Also, keep in mind you fill. Oops, that's wrong. Those 4
Yeah.
squares.
When she moves up, where's 35? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I put her at 35.
I actually want her to move up to here.
All right.
Start the Shardavan. Since she has reach, I'd like her to grab Shardavan and pull him out of range of those Chitinous Horrors.
Who has net?
Can she grab? Can she grab him?
Is it a grappling weapon? Probably not, right? Like, just because
Oh,
it has reach for dealing damage doesn't necessarily mean it's got like a grappling apparatus for pulling somebody in from reach. She might have to get closer to grab him.
Is she the one with the magical net?
No, I am. Let's see. Well, that's 35. Oh.
She was kind of like half onto the board. She was like
Yeah.
right back there, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm not close enough to grab him, I guess. Oh, that sucks.
He's putting up a good
I'll
defense.
have her.
He doesn't look like he's desperate for help.
Okay. I'll throw an axe over his head then.
Alright. Trusty throwing axe, one of Ulrig's specialties.
It's just 2, so I'll throw 2, I guess.
Armor class 23, Chitin Golem.
Hey, Taro.
Mm-hmm.
Could you put your notifications on mute?
First one is gonna be. And that one. Oh. Oh.
Her axe tumbles away into the weeds and is lost.
Is that the critical was?
Yep.
Well, I'm supposed to go search for that. Later. She'll throw the second one. 28.
That hit.
Okay, now we're talking. It's 1d6 plus 7. Uh, 12 damage on the second one.
Alright. Now, is that a magical weapon?
Don't believe. Hold on. Pull up receipt.
There.
Oh, it's a hand axe plus 1.
Plus
Yeah.
1 weapon? Alright, it works. 12 damage?
Yeah. Yep. I was like, wait, is it? Oh, yeah, it's a plus 1. Yeah. And that's all I got. Bonus action. Does he have a bonus action I can do? Nah, she's good. She's good. I'm done. Thank you. Oh wait, I got her fighting style, thrown weapon fighting. Hold on.
In that case, she can throw a second hand axe.
I just threw 2. The first one was a nat 1.
Oh, right. A miss and a
Whenever
hit.
using a thrown, you gain +2 bonus damage to the damage roll. Oh.
And it lets you draw a second one during the turn. It's pretty
Oh, I
handy.
already have it. It's already part of the. Oh no, I don't have the +2 added. Maybe. Hold on.
Anyway, it's gonna be ring sight's
Yeah,
turn.
it's done. It's done. Yeah,
Ring
that's it.
sight.
Hooray.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, add 2 more damage to that. So she has thrown weapon fighting, so she adds
Yeah,
+2.
doing it.
What?
37
Wait,
damage.
why is there a gray box around doors?
I'm just trying to define that they're like large creatures that fill a 10-foot square.
Oh,
So I'm sort
okay,
of
got
like
it.
showing the 10-foot squares that they fill.
I made their bases bigger before.
Ulrich was
Oh.
kind of like half into Taurus's space at one point, and I was like, nah, there's like you need a little breathing room to fight here. Otherwise, you're squeezing.
Cool.
You can like squeeze into an ally space and then move out.
You can move through it, but if you stop there, it gives them disadvantage. You don't want that.
Yeah.
So
Do it to it. What are you gonna do? You stand upon the flying carpet, observing the battle. Shardavan heroically defending, the little tough dwarf with his shield at the ready, fighting off 2 chitinous golems.
Carrot's the one that's controlling
the person in
the carpet,
danger?
right?
Shardavan and Mara. They're fighting these horrible monsters.
Mara got healed and yeeted, and Shardavan is
Took a beating already.
a little bit. Yeah, he got hit a bit, and he's fighting the beetle things.
Mhm.
I'm
and
sorry.
he's doing pretty well.
Wait, we
defending
start.
I forgot to say, I forgot that I had this thing. When I hit the chitinous golem, I have not the knockback 5 feet.
Okay,
I'd like to knock him back 5 feet and then use the rest of my movement to close that distance.
sure.
Let's move up 1 more.
Yeah, another important detail. Taro, Mara does not have Garneria anymore. So
it.
Cured his diseases.
Just FYI, Taurus, this red space is rough terrain. The red circle.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I had plenty of movement.
and the large creature seems to be absorbing or being immune or some sort of against magic. And the one in the back probably has like a wall of force or something that's protecting him.
Okay.
So who are the people who were being attacked?
You don't know anything about them. You have just arrived.
This dwarf and this other person.
Chris, how much did you tell Ringsight about your vision?
Well, I would have shared that when we got there. Those are the people in
maybe
my
you wanna fill
vision.
him in real quick with what you would have told him.
I had a vision that we would be getting into an encounter, and that the 2 people here, Shardivan and Mara, would be very helpful, and we need to save them. And it's a message
And one
that
of
came
them's
from.
unconscious right now.
He's healed now, but he got dragged on the floor.
So they're both still in danger.
Yeah, we're all in danger here.
How many golems are there? Or how many enemies? in
2
general?
large chitin golems.
And there's 2 dudes. There's Barak and Shimmering Barrage.
Which one of them is protected by a wall of force?
Shimmering in the back. He's quite far. He's like
Okay.
what's the distance? Where's the
How far am I
measurement?
from the nearest
There you go.
golem?
Looks like 40 feet.
Hmm. How How do the golems see?
You have no idea how the golems can see. When you look at them, these golems, they don't have any eyes or a mouth. It's like they're made out of spikes. They've got arms and they've got all these bristling sword-like spikes sticking out of their backs, but they don't have what would be like a face on a person at all. So they apparently see without eyes.
Well, that's not for frick's sake. Yeah.
Oh, pretty freaky.
Well, that's a problem. I've used up all my best spells already.
You guys were traveling for days. You probably had all your spells back, and we also topped off everybody's health before the combat.
What was the last encounter?
Arvigo?
It was like the war, wasn't it?
Technically, it was the vines that we burned up because they were trying to eat us and wouldn't let us like move freely, so we just had to kill them.
Yeah,
That was a divine intervention, though.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
handled sort of
so-
outside of combat.
So besides that, we didn't really have a combat encounter where we really used anything. So yeah, just consider yourself long
All
rest.
right, putting that back. All right. Under that condition, how do we need to evacuate those two? Are they in danger? The weaker, the people we need to save.
We sort of
What's the
did.
priority right now?
He got yeeted. He got healed. Shardavan seems pretty tanky. I can tell that he is not very badly beaten, despite having negative 87 hit points. He is not bloodied, so he's not in incredible danger. And he's also fairly good at defending himself. He's got very high AC, apparently.
What CR is a Inix?
2 or 3.
Even, yeah.
Wait, wasn't there some monster that was like? All right, what's the highest CR beast I know? I'm thinking of just using polymorph.
Cloud Ray?
A little less powerful. It's too big.
Beast. I'm not sure what beast you remember.
Drake, I'm guessing.
That's
Baby
a dragon, though.
Mm,
The most powerful beasts that you've seen are the Air Drake, the Cloud Ray, and you're probably aware of Mechalots.
oh,
Like a
Mechalot.
lot. Those are big, aren't they?
Mechalots
Yeah,
are
they're fucking massive.
huge.
Okay, are those like CR13?
Let me look that up real quick. Mechalot. I think it might be 9.
We're like CR. We're level 12, yes?
CR9. That's pretty strong.
All right. I would like to transform, and I would like to to fly above him, if that's possible, and just turn into a Mechalot and fall on him.
Mechalot belly flop.
Yes.
That's gonna hurt a lot.
Right now we need brute force. Mechalots have lots of health. It'll be fine.
Oh, that's right. If you lose all your hit points in polymorph form in 5th edition, you just come back to your regular form, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not like 3rd edition where you just lost those hit points, period.
I believe it does go through if there's extra damage. It does go to your human form though, or whatever your real
Oh,
form
okay.
is. At least that's how wild shape works.
Okay, how are
Now,
you
how's
gonna
I
move
am
this?
going to be temporarily.
Are you gonna move the carpet there?
Do it. I assume I need to, so I can get above him.
All right, the carpet can move 30, and the creature is 40 feet away. So I guess trying to figure the logistics of where you can move.
I mean, if I jump off and then turn into something massive, that should do the trick, right?
You're turning yourself into a living bomb.
What's your strength? How far can you jump?
I have a whopping strength score of 8.
This might be bad for everybody underneath you. This will be
Wait,
funny.
who
though.
else is down there?
Okay, so your strength score is an 8, and your character is what? 6 feet?
Something like that.
Your long jump is 8 feet horizontally. Well, I guess if you transform in a forward momentum, you could make it work, I guess.
You're gonna shove us all off the carpet.
Alright, so here goes Ring Sight. He flops physically through the air, tumbling end over end. He flies 8 feet, and he begins to descend. And as he descends, he casts his polymorph and shapeshifts into a Mechalot. Do I have the Mechalot over here? Did I get rid of that? Hang on. Saved
Power Rangers music
objects.
plays.
Bonk. Okay, so as a Mechalot, you will land on the creature here. That just looks ridiculous. Hang on. I'm gonna squish it down so that you're like squashed down onto it. So you're considered sort of prone in the same space. All right. I'm gonna have the chitinous horror that you land on. So I think the rule is for like every 10. No, I'm getting an echo there. For every 10 pounds that you weigh, it adds a d6, but it caps at 20. So I'm gonna roll 20 d6 of damage on this creature. I don't think this thing can accommodate 20 dice, so I'm doing half of it now. 27, and then the other half of it now.
What are the stat blocks of a Mechalot? Can you send them?
36. I will send you the link. I've got it right here. Put it in the Discord. Oh, hang on. Minus those asterisks. It's like a weird thing if I'm hitting a keyboard button by accident. That's what I have there. 30, 40, 50, 63 damage as he is crushed. Question is it magical? Actually, it's not.
The frick do you mean is it magic?
It's not magic
He's
damage.
just hitting him with
so
a physical body.
his shell is so hard that when you land on it, the 63 bludgeoning damage that you do to it, he's immune to the crushing damage.
Wow, okay.
What?
So I'm not doing that.
It's a
Seems like
great
good
idea. It's a really great idea, and under normal circumstances, it would have obliterated many things. 63 instant damage, like crazy. But in his case, 0 damage. And so you are laying prone on top of him. You dropped I don't know, like 30 feet. So in your Mechalot form, you're gonna take 12 damage.
So he took no damage at all.
And not only that, but like he's so hard that when you landed on him, it hurt your back.
Well, frick. You guys are on your own.
On the bright side, you now have 248 max HP, 24 strength, a plus 11 to hit, 29 damage per hit. You can swallow people. You've got a 30-foot tongue that can grab people with a DC 17 strength. So you've got a bunch of cool Mechalot things that you can do in Mechalot form. And your shell gives you 17 natural armor.
While you are
It says
prone, you
that I
do have
lose my
15 though.
abilities. It says I lose my mental ability scores and gain. Like, I keep my personality, and I'm not sure if that extends to recognizing friend or foe.
You could be mind controlled by psionics now, though, as Mechalots are
Hopefully not.
prone to that.
Oh, this is a
This
problem.
isn't going well.
This is going to be a real problem. All right, you now have an int of 1. You have the lowest of animal intelligence. You retain your alignment and personality, so you're a friendly Mechalot.
But you're dumb as fuck.
But
Is
you-
it is
you
it
have-
is it a Mechalot trying to negotiate with the enemy now?
This is crazy. So you just became like mind-bogglingly stupid. Try to roleplay that. That'll be funny.
Yeah, you're like a cow trying to defend itself.
The ultimate spell, brain
I mean-
damage.
I mean, a brain dead Mechalot that's just rampaging, like, based on instinct is still powerful.
Well, he doesn't have to rampage. Like, normally a Mechalot is a rampager, but he's a friendly Mechalot because that's his personality.
Anyway, I think that's the end of my turn, unless I can try to push him off the freaking ledge.
I think you had to use all your movement to get there. So you can't get up. Do you want to, like, try to bite him while you're here?
Yep, I'll just.
Oh, you can swallow large creatures or smaller, so you can swallow these things
Okay, so
and
you fall
make
through
them
the
take
air.
acid
You
damage.
fall through the air with your mouth open and try to swallow him whole. That'll be hilarious.
Fucking
Yes, I
blood
agree to
swallowing,
this.
porcupine eating thing. That sounds like a good idea. Sarcasm.
Is this the equivalent of transforming yourself into a T-Rex for Darkstone?
So you can't swallow him unless you
Essentially,
land a
yes.
hit. You've got plus 11 to hit.
Alright. So can I do. I did polymorph in this turn.
That is an action, right?
Oh, right. I guess you can't do both.
No.
Polymorph is an
I'll
action.
try to eat him next time, but I think I've wasted enough time.
Well, hang on. Do you have quickened? Metamagic?
Oh right, I do have Quicken Meta Magic, don't I? Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually.
Okay, so that was his bonus action.
Swallow him whole.
Alright, roll
And
that
give
to hit.
myself terrible indigestion.
Yeah, you really will. He's very spiky, if that wasn't clear.
Oh, you have a +5 con though.
So long as this doesn't kill me, I will be happy.
How fucked up is it if you swallowed something and you go to 0 hit points while the thing is inside your gullet?
Yeah, I think that's fatal.
Especially since the creature is large, much bigger than you. Well, even if it was small.
I think how did the enlarged version of this work? Like it just doesn't work if it wouldn't work.
Do you get shunted out and take force damage? Or do you just instantly
If there
die and
isn't enough
explode?
room for the target to double its size, the creature obtains minimum size. Or the maximum possible size in the space available.
Just big enough. Boy, that would be uncomfortable.
I feel like the spell. Hmm. Hmm.
Did we get that attack roll
Like
yet?
theoretically, I could just. Oh, I don't. I don't have the Mechalot stats. I can't.
Plus 11 to hit.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Wait, will doing this hurt me? Because I
Yes.
don't. Hang on a second. Wait, I just remembered something. This is a concentration spell.
It definitely will hurt you. I mean, just landing on it does 12 damage to you. I mean,
Okay.
if it's a concentration spell, you should roll your concentration save first to see if you're still a Mechalot.
All right, let's do that. 18. That's impressive.
DC 10, I believe. So, good to go.
So the question is, as a
Hey.
Mechalot, do I know that eating this will hurt me?
You can see how spiky it is.
And to clarify,
Mechalots
There's
have
no,
a
like,
wisdom
there's
of
no
9.
there's no chance that that swallowing this thing won't bring me physical pain.
If you were immune to pain, maybe not.
Okay, all right. Well, in that case, that's a stupid idea. What other abilities does this freaking thing have?
Well, it would restrain it. It has to make a DC 22 con save at the end of its... Oh, hang on. Mechalot's
That's
gullet
if the
can hold
thing
up to
is
2
damaged.
creatures at a time. If the Mechalot takes 30 damage or more in a single turn from a creature inside it, it has to make a con save, otherwise it throws up. But while the creature is in there, it's restrained. And it does 5d6 acid damage at the start of each of your turns. So swallowing it deals acid damage, and we've already seen that they do take damage from acid.
Yeah, but if I get hurt and the spell turns off, I die.
Okay, so he decided not to. The
Is there any other attack?
No, he just has a bite. That's it.
Are we on a cliff or something like a cliff?
Doesn't look like it. You're just in a forested, jungly area with thick, spiky vines everywhere.
Can I push him towards the vines?
A shove? Sure. Roll a shove.
All right, I'll just flat d20 this. 13.
13.
Flat roll.
I think it
You
failed.
can also use a bonus action to belly drop, but you kind of already did that.
Well, actually, you have
on this
plus
guy.
11, so a 13 turns into a 24? 24 might do it. DC 19, yeah, you successfully shove him 5 feet. Towards... Where do you want to shove him?
Into the brambles.
Do you want to shove him backwards towards the shimmering barack?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright, here he goes. Shunted back. So, like, you land on him with a big belly flop, and then you just sort of kick your giant Mechalot feet underneath you until he's kicked backwards to where he's at there. And then you're just sort of sitting on him, teabagging him.
Yep.
How shameful.
Anyway, end of turn.
The chitinous golem, laying on the ground, is going to... it's going to stand up with half its movement. going to climb. Oh, that's not the one I want to do unlock. It's going to climb up on top of you, attempting a grapple. That dice really landed on its edge. It says 7. Okay, so he's got a 19. He's trying to grapple you.
So counter move.
It's your armor
Take
class
this.
is 17, which means he hit.
Yeah, I'm just caught.
Okay, so you don't have any movement. You're stuck in place. With his second attack, he's going to try to stab you. Hang on. Grappled. What's this one, right? That's a 27 to hit. And he's going to deal 22 damage.
I got a 10 on my concentration. Is that enough?
It is not. Well, hang on.
Frick.
Did you roll a natural 10?
Yes.
Okay, so then you're adding 5 because the Mechalot has a con of +5, like Long said.
Alright, that's sweet.
So that's a 15. Half of 22 damage is 11. So you needed an 11 or better, which that's a success.
Huh. You know, come to think of it, with the right creature, it is possible to polymorph and then never have to leave the form.
Right? I need a con save from you. You get +12 on your Constitution saving throw as a Mechalot, so this should be good.
Oh, it has saving throw advantages.
It does. It sure does.
23 in total.
23. All right. So
Is
when it stabbed you for 22 damage, it had poison, but you resist the poison immediately, and it does nothing.
I'd tell you all about the poison, but I'm currently a Mechalot.
Okay, so that was Chitin
For the-
Golem B.
for the bite as a Mechalot, can you choose not to swallow? It kind of just says once you do the bite, the target is swallowed. Does that just mean it's automatic? You can't opt to not do it?
As a player, I'd let you opt not to do it if you wanted.
Okay.
Alright, Shimmering Barak is going to back up a little bit, and then he's going to snarl at this crazy Mechalot dropping out of the sky. Alright. So, last round he had done something. He had readied an action. This turn he's going to spend sorcery points, twin a spell. Alright.
Do it.
He's casting Dispel Magic, and he's going to cast it so that it targets... it's going to target Morg and Grimoire. Okay, so Dispel Magic. Choose a creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So what do you got? You got Hero's Feast. Hero's Feast is 6th level, right?
Hero's Feast is. Hero's Feast is a 6th level spell.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see. Morg, all of your temporary hit points disappear. Did you have any other active
Okay.
spells on you?
Nope.
Okay. Grimorn, he was unable to destroy your temporary hit points. Did you have any other effects, Grimorn?
No,
No other effects. All right.
except that I'm awesome, you know. But you can't dispel that.
Barak cast a twinned dispel magic as an action. He uses up that slot. And then as a bonus action, he will.
I can be feared and stuff now, and I'm not immune to poison.
He'll use some sorcery points. He could also throw a cantrip. All right. So, ring sight. Ring sight, you have been targeted with a mind sliver.
Well, I'd probably fail at that.
It's an int save.
Considering
Oh
I'm a Mechalot.
no. Mechalots are so dumb. You have a -5 on this save.
What's the DC anyway?
The DC is 19. You literally cannot make the save.
Well, why didn't you just say it in the first place?
I had to think about it for a second. Let me just roll some damage. You take psychic damage. You take 10, 15, 24 psychic damage.
Well, at least that's only like 1/10 of your health. You got a lot of HP.
Oh, that's not. What do I have to roll to succeed the con thing to not get transformed back?
Oh, for concentration, it's
Half the damage.
Yeah.
So 12?
half the damage.
DC
No,
12.
but like to
You just
maintain
automate.
this form, what's that? I rolled a 6.
Oh, that's no good. You'd lose your form with a. Well, hang on. You have
Plus 12 concentration?
You have plus
save?
11, so that's like a 17. You're good.
No, his strength is plus 11. His con save is plus 12. So yeah, 6 plus 12, you got an 18 on your roll.
Wait, hang on. I just realized something.
Use
Let me
use
just-
the physical
Let me
stats.
just double check something actually.
Oh, oops, shit. And
No,
also
I
the
know,
mental
I
stat.
know, but I think I've turned myself around somewhat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is a con. Is this a con check or a con save?
When you're hit with Mind Sliver, you have to
Save.
make an int save. And then when you
No,
take
I mean
damage
to not
When you-
lose
to
the form.
concentrate on a spell, you have to make a concentration
Save.
save, which is a con save.
A save of
Half the damage you just took.
12.
oh,
It's
okay.
either-
so
it's either
damage is the
10
important part.
It's 10 or half of the damage, whichever is greater. And you can't fail a save of 10 because you have plus 12. So yeah, they'd have to do
Okay,
26
then, never mind.
damage. No, they have to
Minimum.
do 28 damage minimum, and you have to roll in that one for that to make you fail as a fucking Mechalot.
All right, so Barak is assaulting your mind. You're hit with a terrible, like a migraine as he's doing the scanner move on you, or he's trying to make your brains explode. Your Mechalot brains. They're very small, so it's a hard target. In addition, Mind Sliver, when you fail your save, subtract a d4 from your next saving throw that you make before the end of his next turn.
Ninja, is the Mechalot's body going through his shimmering whatever field? Or is it like shoving him off his field?
That's an interesting question.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to accidentally make this all philosophical. What truly counts as?
He counts as a creature. He doesn't count as a spell. He has a spell on him, but he counts as a creature. So I don't think he triggers the barrier.
Okay.
Does that mean my spell would turn off when
No,
I
I'm
get
saying your spell would not turn off when entering
near
the
him?
barrier. Long's question is, do you lose polymorph when you touch a globe of invulnerability? And my answer is no.
Oh, my question was, is he like sticking through? Like, can he punch the shimmering guy?
Globe of invulnerability only affects spells, so physically you can touch it.
Okay, so you can
Okay,
swallow
I'm
it.
eating him then.
So that was his turn. It's actually Will's turn. Skywill. Have you returned to a Skywill, oh Skywill? Will of the sky. I don't think he's here. I don't think he's here, guys. What are we gonna do? Should we take a break? Grab a drink?
Grab a drink.
I'm going to go drink a third energy drink. I'm sure that's not healthy, but it feels good and it feels right.
Hello?
Hello. We're taking a minute break.
Okay. Who's turning to leave off on?
Huh?
Are
It's
we still-
Oren's turn.
Okay.
Hmm. I wonder if I should also turn into a Mechalot and just start munching on Barrage. It's either that or I turn into an Earth Elemental and start punching those other thingies. I am immune to poison and the poison condition as an Earth Elemental, so I'll be fine. But the plus to hit is only an 8 instead of an 11. And I have much less hit points. But I do get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from them. So that's actually pretty good against them. The damage is lower though, only 14. Oh, but I gotta do it twice, so it's 20 or 28. Mechalot does 29 with a plus 3 action.
Alright, hang on. How many turns away am I from acting?
Uh, 8 turns before you. You're the 9th turn.
Okay, then I need to go help someone with dishes.
Okay.
Okay, I am back. Do we have a Skywheel yet?
Sorry.
What's up, Skywheel?
Hey.
It was your turn. I went and I made tea. Used the bathroom. I got energy drink number 3.
Oh dang.
Let's play some more D&D before my heart explodes.
Okay.
Oh man.
What I need to do is get over to the other side and try to help out.
If you missed it,
Charvin.
on turn 1 when you weren't here, I had you fly. I had you move, take a bonus action to hide. I rolled a 19, so you're in the bushes with a 19 stealth currently, which is very good.
And
Plus
also,
bonuses, right?
magic is not working very well on them.
I'm not going to use it on them. I'm just going to teleport across this open space and basically help fight this chitinous horror. And Barak, right there. That Oreg. So basically, I'm going to go teleport across the gap, stay hidden, and attack. Or maybe
What
just
are you
I don't know if this is if this distance here is still 10 feet per square, or if it's 5 foot per square. If I'm close enough, what was it, 60 feet I think? Or no, 30
These
feet.
are
Sorry.
5-foot squares. This is a cozy little map.
Okay, so as far as measuring, using the measuring tool.
Yep. Just touch your figurine
actually-
and touch the pole, and it'll tell you how far you are.
Oh, wait a minute. No, not that. Touch my figurine and what you said? Toggle.
It goes off whatever the last thing you touched was, so if you touch yourself and then you touch the pole, it'll draw the line between you and it.
Okay, well, I can actually just attack from here. Looks like. So I'll just attack. And use a move action to hide again afterwards. I don't actually need to hide because if they're engaged, I'm done with that. Do I still keep my attack advantage? Is there any reason not to keep the advantage?
What are you aiming at?
So let's go. I got a 22 to hit for. Now the Barak is a bad guy, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attack the Barak.
Now,
To the
hang
right.
on, hang on, hang on. You guys should warn him.
Oh, that what is this? Psychic damage not going to do anything?
This one, he's not even moving. We don't know what's going on with him, really.
He hasn't responded in the least little bit to a bunch of explosions and spells going through him.
Probably some kind of illusion. And the one we're attacking is like some shimmering guy, and he's actually doing stuff, so... Yeah.
Okay. Well then, how about the chitinous horror? I'll just attack one of the chitinous horrors that's being attacked. Probably the one next to a Taurus.
Okay.
And hopefully it does some kind of damage. If not,
Chitinous
We'll
horror, a...
They
Hey.
are immune to physical damage, that it's non-magical, and they are immune to most magically effects.
I'm pretty sure your psionic daggers count as magic, so that's fine.
okay. Now hopefully it deals damage. The 22 hits, maybe.
You attacked the chitinous horror with a 22 to hit. That was with advantage, 22.
With advantage, I will blow a dice on that. That sounds like that's not going to hit.
They have armor class 23.
Oh, well then now adding the dice, no matter what it is, I get through. So I add 6 to the roll, but that means so there we are. And now I would like to go ahead and roll damage. So I'm trying to take out the one that is next to Taurus, and hopefully he can cleave through and help out Shardovan. So 41 damage. That's a good roll this time.
That's real good. Okay.
No, don't flip the table.
So
Okay, the chitinous horror, when it gets hit by that sneak attack, begins to freak out and shake violently and thrash.
okay, cool. I can only sneak attack one creature per round anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get another one in with my my swift. And so this little blade of force is going to magical psychic force. Goes between just right to the side of Taurus. This is a 20. It will not hit, so the other one kind of bounces off of the outside armor of this chitinous horror. But that is my turn. I'm going to try to stay hidden again, but that'll be it.
All right, Long.
Yeah. How high up were we on the carpet?
30 feet.
Can you tell me if this works, Ninja? So when I am an whenever I wild shape as a moon druid, it says my attacks are magical instead of normal attack, like for bludgeoning and stuff.
Yeah.
If I fall on them, like the Mechalot did, should the magical property of my body work, or is that only my fists are magical?
Your entire body is a magical weapon if you have that property.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna do that.
Also, there's like there's a spell I think it's called like it's like a natural weapon spell or something. It makes your natural attacks magical +1. So that would also make your entire body a damaging magical.
You're talking about like Shillelagh or something?
Yeah, maybe it's Shillelagh. I forget the name of it. There's one
I
spell.
love that one.
But yeah, I'm gonna polymorph. I don't know what happened to my like I had you guys merged all of my polymorph things, and then I tried changing the state and it just deleted the object instead of changing it for some reason.
Oof.
Table. So I need a
Earth Elemental?
I need Earth Elemental, yes. And I will flop down on Chitinous Horror A as an Earth Elemental. Body slam into him. If we need to move the carpet closer, I'll move the carpet closer and just drop straight down.
Alright. Earth Elemental is size large.
Large size Earth Elementals weigh approximately 2,000 to 6,000 pounds.
Okay, so that's like a max damage one.
So I roll 10d20? Or, I mean, 20d10 for the bludgeoning damage?
Well, you take some fall damage. That's the thing. You take 10 fall damage. That's not a big deal.
Bludgeoning, it's reduced by half.
Yeah. You know what I could do? I could use Avray. 76 fall damage. Crunch. Which one was that? The A or B?
Alright, what happened? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to spawn a thing. Object. Compound. RPG kit. Golem. There we go. Size large. Take. Oh, what happened?
That's an earth elemental. Where was he? He was like right here. Alright. So you land on him as an earth elemental. Puts you here. You land in the prone position. You deal 76 fall damage to the creature, which it's weird. Did it already have 76 damage on it? And now it's got 76 more?
I don't know what it was before.
I think you killed it, dude.
I superhero earth elemental slam into it. Fist straight down into it like a hammer from the sky. So that was a bonus action to transform and movement to fall on its head. Does dropping from 30 feet from the air, does that use my movement?
It does. It counts as 30
Okay.
feet of movement, I believe.
Then, what can I do as an action?
Actually, maybe it doesn't. Maybe the falling is automatic. You'd use some movement to get out over the gap. Then you'd fall. The fall could be
Yeah.
free. You land prone, so you have to spend half your movement to get back up. So that probably leaves you with very little movement there.
Okay, I'd probably have none after that then. If it is dead, then I will use my action to just take the dodge action after I get out.
Watch this. Yeah, wait a minute.
It's gonna turn into a pancake. Icy mush.
Squash. Super Mario style.
I point at the mecha like, I did it better!
Being made of magic helps. That was a good idea, though. Would you have thought of it if he didn't do it?
I was partially thinking of like transforming into something, but I did get inspiration.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, but if it's not a physical thing, I'm not gonna turn it into a mechalot too. And they're like, okay, what can I do as a wild shape, and does that work? And then yeah.
All right, my turn. Golem A.
Kaijin Golem A is gone. Mara.
Okay, Mara spends half his movement to stand up. He turns. Let's see. Ulreg's not really knocked down over here, is she? She's like supposed to be standing up. She's supposed to be standing here. I think. Alright. Mara stands up And he looks around, surveying the battlefield, and he's like, "Thank you so much. Your glorious healing has revived me. It's cured me of various diseases and poor eyesight. We must rescue my friend Shardavan." And he's going to think about what would work in this situation here, because this is a real tricky situation. He casts greater invisibility on himself. Disappearing. He's going to move. He's going to move over to here. And he'll spend some sorcery points to also throw a mind sliver. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. What has he got here that might do something? Let's see, lightest touch, huh? I guess he's gonna True Strike. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright. So he goes invisible, gives him advantage on an attack. He casts True Strike, cantrip on himself.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So his next attack is going to Pack Punch, probably. Alright, so that was Mara, and then it goes to Gramorn.
Yo.
While you do that, I'm gonna put some
Okay.
honey in my tea.
I'll move the temporarily the carpet down 20 feet.
Okay.
Oh, did Shardivan just fall?
No.
Okay. Going down 20 feet, I'm gonna cast a big bless on Taurus, Shardivan, give me a second, it's lagging. I won't be able to reach Orin, but I'm gonna put one on Ulrig. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one on myself, and actually one on Mr. Mekalot Tarot. He's gonna have bless as well. Okay.
Blessings all around. The blessings of the fire god.
Yes, and I'm gonna bring back
Okay.
the carpet 30 feet up. You're blessed, Tarot.
Wait, what? Someone turned into a magical missile.
Yeah, Lord
Yes.
did. I flew out of the sky and not polymorphed. I wild shaped into an earth elemental, which weighs 2,000 to 6,000 pounds, and flattened one of the chitin golems.
Oh yeah. Nice. I'm gonna move your character off the. I was gonna move it off the carpet.
Couldn't
or
you
whatever.
just keep doing that? Like you're in a fight, you turn into earth elemental, and then just fly back up.
I don't have fly on me.
That could change. Soul could do that. I'm going to get the sword to attack Barak over here,
Okay.
ninja. Because I don't think anyone has tried to attack this guy yet.
Well, you saw a area of effect blast go through him, and he did not react.
Okay. Give me a sec.
That was when
Are you talking about this one?
Soul fired his bow, which has splash damage.
Oh,
so it
yeah,
didn't
the
affect
electric
him.
one.
32 to hit. Does that hit?
It goes right through him. Nothing is done.
No. So he's
An illusion.
ethereal, I guess.
Seems to be an illusion.
I scream, we should cast a dispel magic on this ethereal version of the man.
Waste of spells.
And the sword will move over here. A little bit. Since it's actually kind of pointless to try to swing on this guy here in the future. And that would be the end. Don't forget you got bless everyone. Almost everyone, anyways.
See ya.
Who doesn't have blessed?
Paging Doctor, see ya.
Dr. Sia.
You could do more bardic inspiration or vicious mockery.
Or shoot some
Well-
arrows.
We'll hold that thought until he gets here. Okay, Shortavan on his turn, which goes after Soul. He is going to attack the chitinous horror with all of his might. He raises his battle axe high into the air, and he cries out, "Obliterating strike!" He rolls a
has
16 this time.
He has a bless, so he has a D4.
Yeah. Well, that hit anyway. He doesn't even need the bless. He hit anyway.
Okay.
He actually says that.
Yeah, he cries out
Yeah.
"Obliterating strike" before making his attack.
Yes,
and,
he's literally a door version of E-Man.
Yeah, I was envisioning random explosions like Saban's Power Trooper or Power Rangers or something like that.
his attack does 31 damage.
Wait, whose turn is it right now?
Your turn.
It's supposed to be your turn.
We just skipped you, but we're gonna come
We'll
back.
skip- yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was in the bathroom.
Okay. Well, I did Shardavan. Well, I'm doing Shardavan since you were in the bathroom. So he attacked the chitinous horror. He hit with his obliterating strike. As part of his obliterating strike, he's going to force it to make a saving throw. It makes the saving throw. It's not shoved. Then he's going to use extra attack 2 to make 2 additional attacks with his axe at plus 17. He needs a 6 or better to hit. One of those is a crit. So he hits and he crits.
Did this guy really need us saving him? Holy shit!
Alright, he does...
Oh, this is the good guy.
Yeah.
Trying to think here...
It's like now we're saving evil people.
How much damage does this
Well, there
do?
was a moment we weren't sure if we wanted to be against the order or not.
Who is questioning that?
Me.
What?
I've been bringing that up a few times. It's like, you know, these psionic problems that we've been having, they're not that bad after all.
Yeah. I mean, if they would not have killed Korkanard, I'd pretty much be on the side of the order.
You'd psionically hurt everyone else, all the innocent peoples.
Well, if it helped take
No.
down the, if it helped take down the
The Sorcerer Kings and Queens.
Sorcerer Kings,
it
yeah.
wouldn't really take them down, and the
No.
Order themselves said they had no
Um,
way to actually kill them afterwards. So
You know, when I had a wish, I actually thought about maybe bringing back Korganard.
Oh yeah, I still have.
I took an item.
It,
But I
it
took-
I still have a thing for Korganard. I think I still have a favor or something, but never cashed in.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Okay, so Shardavan also has haste. So he makes one more attack, which kills the chitinous horror.
Didn't one of the chitinous guys also die already?
Both of them are dead now.
Oh,
Hang
Well,
on a
that's interesting.
freaking second. Why did the earth elemental fall on him, kill it, and not the freaking elephant?
because I am a magical creature.
So it's in the
That
description
does
of his
magic.
attacks. His attacks count as magical weapons, and so when he does a belly flop onto something, his belly counts as a magical weapon. Monks get it too.
Well,
Yay, druids.
frick.
Monks get it, elementals get it. It's a very specific ability, a trait. He just happens
It's not just
use it.
it's not just elementals though. It's all of my wild shapes.
And I was saying there's also a spell that'll give it to you as well. But you'd have to probably
Yeah.
have it cast on you after you transform into that.
So the last one is the shimmering Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Is it weird to say I kind of miss busy work in school?
That's a little bit autistic. You just gotta get into collectathon. I say this from experience because I'm.
That caught me off guard. That's a bit autistic.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it's good. You're good.
It's good, but man, that surprising.
It could also be like a little bit of OCD if you're just like into the I gotta do something kind of vibe.
I meant more in the sense of just like as opposed to like work that requires conscious effort.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. You just want to zone out. I get you. I might have misinterpreted. Okay.
My work is pretty brain dead, but yeah.
Well, hello there, children.
Hey.
So what is Sia doing now?
See ya.
Did
we don't have to
Charlotte
worry.
on this one?
If we don't have to worry about the big rhinoceros creatures, what are these circles around them? Do I know the spells that these are?
Oh, so this is actually gone now. After my turn ended,
Okay.
Rough Rain's gone.
What about this one?
He's got a shimmering field of energy around him, which seems to be
That
negating
thing-
spells.
Yeah.
Dispel magic.
No. This is the wall force you have to use. Disintegrate.
Wait, the
Actually,
wall disintegrate?
spell
The
magic
spell-
can't take down this wall of force.
No, but
It's
the
Not a
spell,
wall,
Is that what you
spell
do?
magic, the spell magic might work on the illusion Barak here, though.
Is this your
well, we know
final
it's
answer?
illusion. Why do we care about it?
Yeah, that's it's like, why would I just do the illusion? It's like,
Okay,
You
you
know
cast the
it's an
spell
illusion.
magic at him. It doesn't work.
man.
What?
We've done this before, man. We've literally so we've experienced the wall of force before in the sewers. We know what a wall of force is. We know how to.
Oh, this is a wall of force?
Yes.
No, that's something
we've-
else.
Why didn't you try on this dude here, on the Barak guy here?
That's an
He's
illusion, right?
He's an
Because
illusion,
ninjas-
yeah.
Ninja
like
says
a-
that the
He's
Necrolot goes
illusion.
through it, so it's not a wall
we-
of force,
if we-
it's something else.
If we know it's an illusion, what's the point of dispelling it?
Because I think he's transmitting his spells through him or something.
Is that a thing, illusion thing, a concentration thing?
If there's an illusion, all you have to do is interact with it. Like try to interact with it.
Oh, I tried to attack it and it went through it.
And did you make the save to know it's an illusion?
It's very
Well,
obvious he automatically makes the save.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then you're
Is
good.
this a wall of force, ninja?
You don't need
So
to
the
spell
spell
it.
Minor Illusion doesn't require concentration. It just lasts for a minute.
Oh, it's a minor illusion. Oh.
And
But-
if you've attacked it, you can tell that it's an illusion because your attack passes right through it. So like when the sword, the spiritual weapon from Grimoire, chopped it, and it went right through and it didn't react, oh, hey, that's an illusion. But until you interact with it, or see it be interacted with, you're unaware that it's an illusion. So it can be used in a lot of creative ways. Barak happens to use it, he throws it down, and then maybe it catches some people off guard and they throw their attacks and spells at the illusion, and that's to his advantage in a combat.
Okay.
But
I-
but
this
it's like
spell-
it's a level 1 spell, right? Or is it it's a cantrip?
It's a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah. So you're burning spell slots on a cantrip.
I was gonna ask. This spell around isn't that wall of force?
Whatever he's got is not a wall of force.
Okay. And can anything get through it?
If it was a wall of force, the Mechalot would not have been able to pass through it. The Mechalot's
Oh.
butt is intersecting his shimmering aura.
Well, it sounds like mirror image or something. Can I make an Arcana check on what it is?
Sure.
I'm sorry, it's not my turn. My bad.
I was thinking about just who's closest to me. Can I just teleport him in there?
Actually,
Where's the carpet?
isn't it your turn now?
It is his
Morn
turn.
Yeah,
is
it's my turn
technically
now.
Well, no. Well, Sia's going, but then it's Taurus after you. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
You do what you gotta do. I'll do it after.
Wait, is that morgue down there or up here?
He turned into an elemental.
I
belly
am down
flopped.
there. That it's locked, so I didn't do anything with it.
uh, how high does the wall reach?
Are you talking about the
We don't know.
brambles?
Yep.
oh,
40 to 100 feet.
Ninja.
What?
Wait,
so that's
are you
Sia's
looking-
turn, right?
It's still Sia's turn.
Well, he cast the dispel magic. Nothing happened, and
Yeah, I thought Ninja was asking the question, answering, so I was kind of confused. I hear you. Think my mic cut out or something.
Should we just move on
that-
to Taurus's turn then?
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, I'm Taurus. Did I miss my last turn?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
all right, you're
Right.
trying to do an Arcana check. You said.
Because I literally fell asleep, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, we know that.
Yeah, I was all asleep. Then my phone went off, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm gonna D&D." Oh, it's only been like 10 minutes. I'm good.
Roll your Arcana check.
Yeah. We've already finished attacking these guys, though, right?
Which guys?
Wait, I'm confused.
We're
The
attacking
Titan
Shimmering
horrors
Bra.
are gone.
Oh,
Yeah, the dinosaur
They're,
golems are gone.
they're squashed.
well, first I want to move past these guys and try to get into his zone. Is that possible?
You're able to move into it without trouble.
Can I interact with him?
Do what you're gonna do.
Well, I'll try to interact and touch him first.
Well, he's got
You
an
just
armor
poke
class.
him?
He's pretty hard to touch.
You just poke him. What are you doing?
Yeah, I just want to interact, not to like attack or anything. If he's, I thought he was an illusion.
You're gonna have to
So-
make an attack roll if you want to interact with him.
And if you're successful, you give him a caress.
He's a moving target. He's not gonna stand still for you to grab him or touch him or interact
Oh,
with him in
okay,
any
okay.
way.
Oh, okay. Then that makes sense. Mm, sure. I'll swing on him. With advantage.
He casts shield as a reaction. His armor class is 21.
18. So I'm guessing I didn't hit him. I'll swing again. I didn't hear what you said his armor class was, by the way. 15.
Did it cut out? It was 21 after he cast shield.
That's fine. I rolled bad on both attacks.
His
I'll be
shield
like-
spell deflects both of your swings. Kathwang, kathwang, ricochet.
Disappearing on me. This bugger's fast. I'll have Ulrig move up in this direction here. Wait, I'm confused. We have Barak and
We're
Shimmering Barak?
fighting Shimmering Brack, yes. And pretty much mostly only physical attacks will go through to punch him.
Ringsight's turn.
Oh, I'm just gonna throw my axes at him real quick. Hold on, sorry guys. Oh, sorry, 10.
So that was attack, extra attack, bonus action, throwing axe.
So the first attack is a nat 1. Yay!
Well, that's like your third
Um,
attack, right?
No, this is gonna be with Ulrich.
Oh, I see.
Ulrich's throwing her first axe. She only has 2 axes.
Okay, another axe goes tumbling off into the wilderness.
Cool, she throws her last axe. Now she's down to 1 axe. 17.
17. All right, does not hit.
Yay!
Also ricochets off the shield spell.
Ding.
This
Oh,
psionicist is using his mind to deflect all the attacks that attempt to come his way.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, she's already used her minute. Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, ringside.
Is that wizard guy still alive?
Oh, Joe, you have bless, by the way, same as your lady
Yes.
friend.
Tarot.
But you didn't tell me I had bless.
Yes,
Well, bless give me a +4, right?
a D4.
Or a D4?
Yeah, to your hit. And the
Well
saving throws.
then, well hold on. I mean, you didn't tell me I had a bless. I
You're
had
sleeping.
Yeah, but when I was rolling my attack,
Joe.
that was my first one. Yeah, I didn't roll good. All right, it doesn't matter. I still wouldn't have hit him. All right, go ahead.
So the wizard guy's still there then.
Well, hang on. Your 18 with bless might hit, right?
He's cutting out.
No,
Pardon?
Here.
Ninja said.
18 with bless might hit.
Well, it didn't. It was +1. I just saw if I could do it or not. Then I was gonna argue. I don't need to argue. We're good.
Okay, so
It's ringside.
Taro, do something, Taro, quickly. Combat, immediacy.
You are a big cow. And you have bless.
You are the angry Mechalot. What do you do?
So you are an Indian goddess, god cow.
Where? Okay, how far is he?
He's up your ass.
Literally adjacent to you.
Did I see him like disappear? Or, like their versions of him or something?
No, he's standing right there. He's right there.
He is.
Eat him. He was mean to me.
Give you your best shot. Can you hit him?
Roll attack +11 to hit.
You need a 10 or better, 50-50.
Take this. Need a 10 or better?
On natural roll 10 or better.
Well, that's a 10, so I guess it worked.
Okay.
You roll 40, 10 plus 7 munchie damage.
40, 10 per shooter. That's 27 plus 10, 37 damage.
Do you want to swallow him,
Yes.
or do you want to leave him
Ooh.
around for everybody else to punch him?
Kinky.
If you swallow him,
Can
he
I
is restrained.
can I just immediately spit him up?
Wait,
I
so
think
you don't want to swallow
regurgitate
him?
him.
You can choose
Go-
not to swallow him if you want.
Yeah, I think regurgitate will be a separate action.
Because the acid damage only starts on the start of your next turn. So if you swallow him and
Could
then
I
spit him out on
like
your same turn,
just
don't do anything.
throw him?
Throw him.
That would be a shove.
Yeah, that'd be another action. You're talking about
Oh.
multiple
So I've
actions.
just bitten him and I've just bitten him and that's it.
Yes.
Well, if you're not going to swallow him, then that would be the end of your turn. Yeah.
You do not have
I
multi-attack.
would like to
action.
move on top of him.
You can belly drop as a bonus action, which will, if they fail a dex saving throw, they will take 2d12 points
You're
of
not
bludgeoning
allowed to
damage.
move into enemy spaces.
Even when you're
With
super
the
large?
belly flop.
Belly flop's an action.
Belly drop is a bonus action. The Mechalot can drop onto its belly until it moves. The Mechalot has an advantage on ability checks and saving throws to avoid being knocked prone. In addition, any medium or smaller creature underneath the Mechalot, when it drops, must make a DC 11 dexterity saving throw. On a fail saving throw, the creature takes 2d12 points of bludgeoning damage and is pinned.
okay.
While the creature is prone and restrained.
Yeah,
I get
alright.
it.
DC
Alright.
17.
Okay, so you belly
He's-
flop onto him.
Yeah. He's
Makes
moving.
a save.
He's moving over him, not occupying his.
I get it. I get it.
Sorry.
He's just basically jumping onto him.
Yeah, he's not occupying his 5-foot cone. He's standing over his
Yeah,
5-foot cone and then
he-
dropping down.
Like he goes on his hind legs for a moment and then just crashes down onto him with the belly drop.
Yeah, but he should be able to make a dex save to get out of the way and move to a different square.
It
I think
is. It's
so,
DC
but I rolled
11.
a 1.
Oh.
So he takes 13 damage.
So
and
he is
pinned.
restrained and prone. DC to escape is 17. I assume it's strength or dex? Maybe? If the Mechalot moves or is knocked prone, the creature is no longer restrained.
Okay, so he made his con save. He retains concentration on his spell. He's got 50 damage. That hurts. That hurts considerably. While pinned, the creature is prone and restrained with an escape DC of 17. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to work out. Okay, so that was your turn. Kite and Golem's dead. Barak goes next, so I suppose he has to roll to escape.
Wait, someone died?
Barak is rolling to escape. Yeah, look at that. He rolls a 16. He escapes.
Well, he breaks the pin. Doesn't he have to break the other ones too?
No. The
Well,
creature is prone or restrained. If you make a DC, you escape the restraint.
Oh, okay.
He still needs to use half his movement to get up, though. He is still prone.
Okay, so he makes his escape, slides out from underneath the Mechalot. He stands up. He points at all of you, and he says, "Now, let me be clear. What you're doing here is an offense to the order, and you've destroyed my drones, and this is an offense to the Great Order. Now, let me be clear.
All right, Elvis.
Let me.
I love it.
Let me be clear that
Perfect.
this won't be tolerated. and then he casts a bonus action teleport. He's gone.
Oh
God
my
damn it.
gosh.
Can anyone?
Ninja, thank you.
Thank
Just
you.
wanna
Can
say
Thank you
that.
very much.
someone
Let me be. Let me be clear.
Can someone counter
I wish I.
Oh, I don't got any more tattoos.
Oh man, that would have been a great
Yeah.
counter spell.
No one here knows it.
I don't think it would have worked through with the wall of force.
He
Oh
still
yeah,
has.
Simmering.
Technically, it's Globe of Invulnerability. It destroys any
Mm.
spell you throw at him.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I'm
You
not
just come back
inside.
to a globe of. Huh.
Let's land the carpet.
Okay. Combat is
There-
over.
I'm
You
gonna
land
be
the
like
carpet.
biting the air that he used.
Mara
I'm gonna
is
be
going to
biting the
approach
air
and
that he
say,
used to
"Thank
be
you,
in."
thank you. You've saved us. Shardavan, come here." And he
Is
gives
the
Shardavan
illusionary
a-
barrage still there?
It lasts for a minute, so
You
technically,
just
yeah.
said-
Yeah, there's
I s-
still like 7 more turns before that one disappears.
I
I've
go
s-
over and feedback its image.
I've seen
What
you in
rock?
I've seen you in one of my visions, the two of you.
A vision, you say? And
Yeah.
he detects thoughts on you and tries to see the vision in your head, like a hall of mirrors, seeing himself in your mind.
I'll let him through.
Ah, I see, I see. Miraculous. And so long ago. How did you know?
Well, when the Lord of Flame talks to you, it marks you.
Alright, let's see here.
And what brings the two of you here, especially to battle one of these lieutenants?
It is odd to find allies in
Alright.
the
It says
back
here,
door of the order.
It says here, the dwarf turns to face you and smiles and says, "Thank you for your assistance, friends." He says, "Barak and his ancient horrors were nearly the end of us. Are any of you hurt? Can we be of any help to you?"
Well, we might be able to help you.
The Mechalot is still biting the air where the guy used to be.
Right. Very dumb.
You seem to
No.
be in need of healing. The
Can
two
you
of you.
end polymorph as a, like, if you're the one that polymorphed yourself, can you end it willingly?
I can. I'm just. Yeah. I don't know to do that exactly. Hmm.
You stop your concentration, no?
Right. You can do that anytime.
Can a dumb creature even maintain concentration?
Good question.
Will like get distracted and be like,
I mean, I am an idiot, so like they
No,
can be
you're-
concentrated on food.
When you're polymorph, you don't have to use their intelligence.
No, it actually says it uses all of the stats except for alignment and personality.
what? Only wild shape lets you keep your intelligence and wisdom and
So he is
charisma.
I'm
as
just gonna
dumb
double
as the,
check
as dumb as the dumbest cow right now.
Oh.
Yeah. And he can talk with. He can. Can he still communicate telepathically? As
He just says,
Does it
"Moo,
make a lot?
feed me."
Yes, I can actually.
I look
My
at him.
telepathy isn't tied.
Right.
I look at him and I go, I remember when I was dumb like that.
like grass and grass.
I don't think you're ever that.
Yeah,
dumb,
you
Tori.
can't. You can use it on yourself. It's just a power level thing. So it's kind of, I guess it's implicitly assumed that you can turn back. Otherwise, that'd be freaking annoying and dumb.
Back when I was dumb like
But,
that, I fought back 2 weeks ago.
Fuck like that for an hour.
I'd like to ask them a few questions, Ninja.
Yes.
I'm gonna lick Taurus.
Well,
in
they've
the
got a bunch of
face.
questions for you too. Shardavan would like to know if you're available to help. They're desperately in need of allies to end this terrible psionic effect.
Yes. We could use all the help. There are quite some tricksters. This one is not the only one that we've seen with quite powerful powers.
You've fought people like him before.
We actually killed a few, yes.
Killed a few, you say? Describe them.
Well, there was one that was on a cloud ray.
His eyes
It
wide.
was a woman. Huh?
His eyes
Yeah,
have
move.
widened with recognition.
And then there's the other one, the dwarf that transformed himself into one of these angelic creatures. He was mind controlling some tricrene.
Mara looks to Shardavan and says, "This sounds like Bockum's doing." Shardavan nods. Bockum, indeed. The Order is split over the use of the Cyanatrix and the murder
What?
of Korganard. We were members of the Order at one point, but we are now what you would call rebels. We are opposed to Pharistes.
When he says the murder of Korganard, I want to like open up my backpack and pull Korganard up out of my backpack and be like, "Oh, this guy."
Okay, well that's morbid.
Yeah.
It's totally morbid. I'm not okay
So,
with that.
social cues.
I'm gonna go.
Taurus.
Uh,
I will make. Wait, hang on. Do I
Alright.
recognize Korgadard in this state? I don't feel like turning back yet. This is
Probably
fun.
not. He's just some bones.
I'm gonna try an insight check.
I take it back, Taurus. You're probably dumber than the Maclot right now.
No, that
Why
wasn't
would you
dumb.
pull out his corpse right now?
That wasn't dumb. That was unwise. That was unwise.
Right.
I'm trying to play the low wisdom and low
Okay,
charisma.
I'm gonna
Oh
take
yeah,
them at their
you are
word.
less. You are less wise than the Mechalot.
Okay. So I'm taking them at their word here, that they are,
Rebels.
as they say, rebels. I mean, they seem genuine, right?
You wanna roll
There's no
insight?
reason why I can say otherwise.
Mara's going to tell your group, Pharistes, the leader of the Order, is powerful, more powerful than any psionicist I have ever seen in my life. But he's mad. He intends to leave this Cyanatrix activated indefinitely. Can you imagine such a thing? No psionic effects anywhere in the Tablelands for possibly 100 years.
I empathize with the Order's goals to bring down the Sorcerer Kings. But, as you say, when they murdered Korganard, they made
But
an
at
enemy of
what
me.
cost? To render one weakness onto a great enemy, but to render the same weakness onto all of us.
It is no weakness to the enemy. I tell them
It's
we-
not sufficient.
no. I tell them it hinders their armies, but it doesn't hinder them specifically. A lot of these Sorcerer Kings have artifacts that allow them to ignore the effects of the Cyanatrix.
Shardavan is going to hold his hand up and say, I have heard that the Sorcerer Kings, using a combination of wizardry and psionics, they are able to cast spells more powerful than those that normal wizards are able to cast. Translation, 10th level
Who's
spells.
talking right now?
Shardavan the dwarf is talking.
He gets a lick to the face. A nice lick.
He holds his shield up. You miss.
Oh.
Like the shield. So, are you saying that there's a way to stop the Cyanatrix without breaking it? I mean, all we have is
A thing to destroy it.
our mission was to come and destroy it.
We have the thing to destroy it.
But we
I'm
don't-
holding
I don't
it.
know if you're holding it.
You what? Oh, this is wonderful. A means to destroy the Cyanatrix.
I don't tell that to him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if
Someone
I want
else did.
to pull that card out right away.
No, I'm not gonna tell him that at all.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you would have known this because we did this. This is like what 2
I
months ago.
remember the water pipes, music that will
Yep.
play the right resonant tone, but we don't say that out loud. The point is that is there some? What do you know about the Cynatrix? Is there a way to stop it without destroying it? Look, I,
Yeah.
I could see it being useful to use against the Sorcerer Kings on a limited basis, and then maybe save the people of Athos from more pain and misery. But I
Surely
don't see a way out of
Pharistes
this
has
right now.
some way to dismantle or disarm the device. We don't know exactly, but the first step is to take Dasarac.
Is Deserac the name of what the center of the Dragon Crown Mountains?
He points deep into the jungle and he says, the White Fortress, Deserac. It has stood there for 1,000 years. A great spire of wizardry and psionics from ancient times. It has been and remains the headquarters of the Order. We, the rebels, hide in the jungles outside of these ruins. We attempt to gather our forces to mount an offense against Pharistes and his loyalists.
Well, you found some.
Did
Yes.
did you happen to
Order-
also find the Thrycreen running through here? They were on their way to the fortress as well. They were helping us fight the Order.
Aye.
I sensed Thrycreen moving in the maze. They appear to be stuck in the surrounding environment. A maze-like structure of 100-foot walls of thorny vines. Many impassable routes, many dead ends. I fear that many of your allies will be stuck for hours before they find the route through.
So
Do you
predictably,
know the route?
they ran off ahead, got lost, and have made themselves less than useful.
Ah, few are lucky as you are with a flying carpet to navigate such a difficult maze. We know our way through and have been able to hide out in these various hidden areas.
They were unwilling to wait for us in our need to sleep. Anyway, so you are also headed deeper to Deserac.
No. In fact, we are traveling to a meeting, and I implore you to join us at the meeting. A meeting of like minds, allies opposed to the Order. We will make plans, and in the morning we shall attack.
Well, that does sound like a wise decision.
Should we lead the Thrycreen there
I think it's-
before the attack in the morning?
Sounds
I want
like
to
a-
ask him about.
We can try to round them up.
I want to ask him about Amerigo. He seems to know a lot about these guys.
Yeah.
I want to know about the guy who keeps coming into our dreams and stuff.
Yeah.
Amerigo?
Avrigo?
Arvigo? Arvigo?
What,
Arvigo,
is
that's
his,
right.
what
Arvigo.
what would be his weakness?
Yeah, I want to ask him how to.
Oh, maybe
If
they
he
know
has any
Arvigo.
recommendation, how many recommendations he might have to
And then-
deal with these guys.
So how well do you know Arvigo?
Well enough. We have worked with him for many years. Decades even, some of us.
And
You kinda-
obviously, he still serves Pharisees.
Yes, a loyalist. One of many.
He's been hunting us for months now.
Ninja.
Yeah.
I turned back to normal.
Cool.
Okay, Shardovan. Wait, also, is Mara here too? Mara's awake?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was healed and stood up.
So Shardovan's the dwarf,
Also,
and Mara,
I've
Mara
been
is a
told
human,
by-
or what is her, Mara?
Mara is an old man, an old human.
Okay.
I've been told I have to go to sleep, so tell me if there's something important to myself happens.
Okay, yeah, this is mostly like NPC interaction stuff. So,
Yeah, I'm good
Yeah.
with skipping it this time.
all right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
See, for me, this is the more important stuff than the battles.
Nah, I don't want to know.
So we'll talk to Mara and Shardovan. Well, what do you know? I mean, what can? You know what, friends? Do we agree to this meeting? I say we
Yeah.
away.
For sure. I just want to know
Yeah.
about on our way there. I wanted to talk
On
to him
our way
about
there,
Argo.
Yeah, and
conversation continues.
it's a better
Uh,
plan than the one we have right now, which is go straight
Right.
for the fortress. And
Yeah. So we're in agreement. We would like to go ahead and try to round up our friends, the
Thrycreen.
Thrycreen. But and so maybe that's something that the people on the kite can do. Um, but I want to walk around with Shardovan and Mara. Well, you've worked with him for many years, and we're on the same side. What are his faults? Is there anything that we could use against him? You know, to expect to know where he'll hide. Any of that.
Yeah, certain
seems like the
devices
most-
make you immune to psionic attack. Many of those would certainly be effective against his powers.
Hmm.
Wait. Okay, sidebar. Like out of character. That means that the amulet that I'm wearing would have protected me from his stuff.
Which one do you got?
The one from our gosh, what's his name? The big Earth Elemental.
the rock dude.
Yeah, I've got it written
Des
here.
Verendi.
Dwayne the Rock.
Des
Dwayne the Rock
Verendi.
Johnson.
Des Verendi's amulet that protects me against the Cyanatrix. Would that also help against him?
No.
No. Okay.
Not damage, just the effect.
I have my cloak. My cloak is a dragon scale of what's the name? I have a dragon scale of Nibene, and it gets me immunity to charms and stuff like that. That kind of helps me against.
But that's
his-
kind of a big deal, yeah. It's a lot of stuff for psionics. Okay, so Arvigo has been plaguing our lives for what, months now, back and forth. We chase him down. We defeat the enemies he throws at us. We defeat his traps, but still he eludes us. What can you do to help us? Look, he's clearly not your friend anymore. If you were at odds on the Civil War and the Order, and also the Order's been around for what you said, thousands of years. What?
No. Dasarax, the fortress, has stood for thousands of years in this location. The Order has made it their headquarters for many decades.
Now, all right, just wondering here. The Order's mission is a bit like the Veiled Alliance, it sounds like, in that they wish to take down the Sorcerer Kings. No?
The main goal of the Order is to maintain neutrality across the Tablelands.
What?
It is
Okay.
Pharistees' belief that beings of extreme alignment are incredibly dangerous to neutrality. Beings such as the Sorcerer Kings and beings like Korganard, an advanced being of good.
Wow. Wow.
Aren't
Okay.
They want neither to exist.
but aren't they themselves also kind of extreme?
Pharistes is, he says. These guys don't agree with Pharistes. They think that his plan is insane.
And you think that there's just so many good beings out there like Korganard that we could. Yeah. Okay. Send me a message. Drop me a crystal, a psi crystal, when you see as many Korganards running around as you do Sorcerer Kings.
Oh, I found it here. Arvigo, spy for the Psionic Order. Arvigo is a 25th level character. He is a 17th level Psionic Sorcerer and an 8th level Psi Fighter. He's known to wear magical armor, and I believe he favors spells that dominate the minds of men.
Well, that is helpful. That is helpful information.
So
But he
if
has
you
put
have
us in trouble.
defenses against mental influence, anything that would give you advantage on wisdom saves, or flat out immunity against charm, like Taurus has, those would greatly benefit you against Arvigo in particular, because most of
The
his
problem is
spells
that
are
he
like
he
that.
got me with illusions last time.
He also
That-
likes
that's a-
illusions and traps. He likes to lure people to their own death.
The hero's feast protects us a bit. It gives us
Help.
an advantage on our wisdom checks.
Um. Well, actually, you know what? I'm out of questions right now because that last one floored me.
Can you describe that a little bit more? Like, can you explain that better?
Describe
Well,
what?
it sounds like they're kind of old school first edition druids. They want to see true neutrality type. Not that I'm saying that out in character, but
They
I
don't
might
like
say it.
advanced
I might
beings.
say it on the side.
That's their main gripe, is they don't like advanced beings. That's epic level wizard, sorcerer, psionicists that have taken their alignment to an extreme degree, either extreme evil in the case of the Sorcerer Kings, or extreme good in the case of the Avengians.
Basically, so the thing with the extreme good I get that I'm thinking of is that a lot of these extreme people, they're not willing to make sacrifices for the greater good. You know,
Or they're willing to make too many sacrifices for the greater good,
or they're willing to make too many sacrifices for the greater good, right?
and they don't want to listen to anybody else's opinion.
But what their good is that it's the best.
Neutrally
they-
aligned characters can be negotiated with, but an extremist cannot be negotiated with.
Well,
the
except
evil
for
beings will always do evil, the good beings will always do good. They cannot be convinced otherwise.
you know, I would agree, except for Pack Thinkmaker was definitely not negotiate. We couldn't negotiate with him.
Well, Pack tried
And-
to get you guys to stop and join the Order, but Pack wasn't going to side with you.
Right.
But Pack did
So-
try to get you to just turn traitor and join forces with the Order. If you had agreed, then everything would be cool. So that was a form of negotiation.
But he
Oh,
already
sure.
killed our. But he had already killed our friend.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, you killed our. I mean, not you, but
Yeah.
they killed our friend, and they didn't give him a chance to negotiate. I mean,
Well, they negotiated with
they-
Korganard. They did negotiate
they-
with Korganard. So he revealed that too. That Korganard just wouldn't hear it.
okay, yeah, I guess they did say that.
Yeah, Pack Thinkmaker told us that about that.
It doesn't matter. He killed our friend. We kind of are extremists at this point. We're extreme good. We're on the side of extreme good.
I just yeah.
Just chaos, but I'd like to become a fire elemental one day, so I don't think they'd like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you scared the crap out of us at one point. You want to see the world burn? Okay.
Does he still not scare the crap out of you though?
He does. We just need to go ahead. Yeah, so there's that extremist too. To be honest, there's
Yeah.
definitely that. That day at the volcano was pretty much like it was about to do like the whole PvPvE like.
I was excited. I was
Hey,
out of the fire. I'm excited.
And listen, out of character, Chris, I really appreciate that. I am, we are cool. I appreciate you doing that kind of thing. It was really interesting. Just sidebar.
Yeah, I was excited about that too. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm a Zelda fire. I guess I'm on his side. If it comes down to it, I'm taking his team.
Right. There's gonna be a whole Marvel Civil War.
Yep.
But okay. So we're still walking. We're walking with Chardovan and Mara. And on the carpet. They're gonna go round up the rest of the Thrycreen. But they need to know where we're going first. The carpet needs to know where we're going to the meeting actually first. So we'll do that. But then
I'd like him to, if he can detect the Thrycreen and stuff like that, if he could find the leader, and we
Oh, the
go with
Thrycreen.
him. Yeah, what's her name?
yeah,
And we go with him to her to get her to follow us, and then we'll go back and get the rest of the Thrycreen later.
she could round
Better
up the
spread
rest of
out.
them, either
Yeah.
with pheromones or
Exactly.
whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, no problem.
Boom.
While you travel, you gather up the Thrycreen. Mara is going to say, another Thrycreen that's able to avoid the effects of the Cyanatrix. That's going to be incredibly useful. So there's a bit of an interaction between Mara and Shardavan and the Thrycreen leadership. They'll explain that there are other Thrycreen among their group that's meeting at the end of your travels. You eventually arrive there, and I've dropped an image in the Discord that you can take a look at, and I'll put it on stream as well. So when you get to the spot that that Mara and Shardavan lead you to, you're going to see that there's a number of other powerful psionicists and a very large gathering of retainers that are following these psionicists as well. So, actually, let me find that entry here.
I wonder if there's other type of these other factions of this type in Athos.
Inside of our
Like
internal chat,
rebellions, or what do you mean?
Like in this world, like this is kind of the first time that we meet like a group of very powerful like psionists.
I mean, what about the what were the Soul's Secret Order or whatever it was?
The Veiled
Alliance.
Alliance.
Yeah,
Alliance,
there's a
maybe
Veil
I'll-
Alliance. Yeah, but it's not like a specific little group like this one.
The Veiled
I
Alliance is pretty
suppose
much
so?
a good alliance. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the
they're-
Order is
they're trying to
powerful
help
in
people.
itself, so the people who are rebelling that were part of the Order, I mean, they should be on par with other people in the Order.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're just like preservers.
Mara and
is
Shardavan...
anybody in there at least a level 13 cleric?
Hold on. Mara and Shardavan are going to introduce you to the Allies and the Council of War. There's Teyra. She is a female human, and she's introduced as a clairsentient. She's able to cast her mind far and wide. She does a lot of the sort of investigation and spying for us. Then there's Chik-Tik-Cha, a Thrycreen telepath. He's got a powerful ability to link minds, and he's the main method of our communication. And if you will so allow it, he will allow you to join into our conversation. All of these very serious-looking psionicists, they're standing around making expressions as if they're deep in conversation, but none of them is actually speaking.
Okay.
Okay,
because they're in their own sonic network.
when you're introduced into the network, you'll be able to overhear the conversation that they're having. There's also Ariok, a psychokineticist. He can throw things with his mind.
Well, real quick, sorry, Ninja. As they're introducing us, like I'm getting ideas, but like the one who does the network, I wonder if Orin could work with him, and I'll tell this to Orin in our head. I'll say maybe you could work with him and to expand your ability, your range and
It'll
quantity.
be curious, but I don't think I can maintain both at once. I probably can't maintain both chat rooms at once in my head.
No. But I'm saying maybe he can teach you some tricks to expand the quantity of people and the range.
I would love that. Yes, this is pretty exciting, but also a little bit terrifying.
It's also not really the right time for this.
Okay, so there's also
Well,
Ushigara.
So I meant like
female
after we're
dwarf.
done.
All that conversation happened in our own chat our own mental telepathy, not out loud.
These are people. These are people that maybe if we gain favor with, basically, I'm gonna try to express to the group. Maybe if we gain favor with these people, they can help us expand our psionic abilities.
Sure.
On that note, real quick, Ninja, do any of them have physical psionic enhancement? Like how I do my psionics through strength, which is one of the rarer ones. I amplify my strength through psionics.
Last but not least is Priath. Priath is pretty old, but he's introduced as the cerebral master of psychometabolism.
Go what?
Is that for
Psychometabolism-
con? For his con?
Yes, psychometabolism is the control of the body using psionics.
Now,
Oh yeah.
in the picture, did that map from right to left, basically?
On the right was Terra, then
Right.
Chiktikcha, and then I'm not
Arya?
sure if the old man with his finger pointing. I think that's
Oh,
probably
okay.
Priath, but it could also be Ariak.
Okay.
I'm not sure which
I
of those
see
is
now.
it supposed to be. It doesn't tell me.
don't know.
Ushigara, the dwarf, is clearly the lady on the left.
Okay, that makes sense.
So use your imagination. I'm gonna say that's Priath and Ariak is not pictured here. Let's say that
Gotcha.
Ariak, Priath's twin brother, they look the same.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I love it. I love it. What is the psychometabolism?
Psychometabolism. Well, Sonny, pull up a seat and have a drink and let me tell you my tales of psychometabolism.
Oh boy.
I'm keen. I'm like, whoa. Oh, you're like me? Whoa.
He rolls an 18 on his performance as he goes into a long, drawn-out tutorial about the discipline of psychometabolism. Psychometabolism powers change the physical properties of some creature, thing, or condition for the purpose of psionics. Psychometabolism powers are equivalent to powers of the transmutation school of a wizard.
He goes basically into old grandpa likes to hear himself talk mode.
He
No,
just
he goes to
lists
Master
off
Roshi.
abilities, the
He does Master Roshi.
adaptation of the body, the affinity field, animal affinity, assimilation, biofeedback, bite of the tiger. Well, there's no tigers in this world. What would it be? Bite of a Inix. Bite of an Inix.
Yeah, there you go.
Body equilibrium, you know that one already, so you recognize
I
that
do.
when he explains.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Chameleon, and when he says that, his entire surface of his skin is going to be changed through a palette of colors.
I actually would like that.
What?
Can you actually turn invisible with your surroundings like that?
It's not invisible. It's
he has
better
to,
than that.
He has to stand still, but it gives him the
Like-
invisible.
Oh my
condition
god, that's
while-
pretty cool.
While he does
No,
not
it's
move.
like a super stealth check.
as long
yeah.
as
like
he
a
does
like a
not-
melding.
If he
like a
doesn't use his
melding.
movement, he is invisible.
Wow.
I mean, it's not
Damn.
magic invisibility, but
Right.
it's like it still
You have the ability
gives
of
you the
an
function of
octopus or a
invisibility.
cuttlefish to basically.
Then he's gonna do a Master Roshi after image technique, where he appears in more than one location. He's like, "This isn't
That is
magic. I'm
impressive.
actually moving my body to all of these locations."
This is great.
One-
I'll tell you what. Listen, Ninja. As one more sidebar. I gotta say, you really helped revitalize this with the Barack Obama. Let me be clear.
Impressions are fun.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm with you.
It's
So,
been a while since I heard an Obama speech, so let me be clear. Is pretty much all I remember.
It's okay. I mean,
that
yeah,
that and
it's good.
something about drones.
was
That's
great.
all I had.
So.
And he
Uh,
continues, healing and vigor, and
No,
also the
no.
ability to drain life from my opponents.
Oh wait, word? I keep trying to brush past the old guy, and then every time he's like keeps on saying something else, like, wait a minute, that's kind of cool.
Oh,
I
and
see myself
regeneration.
channeling.
If my arm were
channeling
cut
Sia.
off, I could grow it right back.
Like
See,
everything.
Sia, are you hearing this?
Uh,
Okay, because I was talking like you for a moment.
wait, hold on. Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
I was just saying like I keep trying to brush past the old man, and then I would go over and so anyway. But then I would hear something cool and be like, oh wait, word? What?
I give you a 7 out of 10 on the accuracy.
But anyway, though, so what we're doing here is we are making battle plans. I'm going to go ahead and walk up to this Thrycreen Chick-Chick-Chile and
Chick-fil-A?
oh my
Chick-fil-A?
god. This happens every time in every campaign. Wherever I try to speak NPC names, it always helps. I have this magical ability to make everybody around me want to say other names.
Thrycreen
So
names
Chick-fil-A,
are harder than most.
right?
Chick-Tick-Cha.
Chick-Cha.
Chick-Tick-Cha.
You know what? Thank you. I was thinking of that exactly. Bow, bow. All right. Anyway, no.
Tic-Tac-Cha-Cha.
Right. Okay. Anyway,
Do
I
the
bow my head. I
cha-cha.
close my eyes and I open my mind to Chick-Cha and absorb our
Tara corrects
combined
you.
consciousness.
Chick-Tick-Cha.
Okay, you know what? Now I'm gonna say Chick-fil-A. But anyway, though, I open us up to the wider conversation and try to
so listening
insert
in,
ourselves.
Tara is saying, I have seen grave danger in tomorrow's battle. Many of us will die, as will many of our brothers in Dasarax. Mark my words, if we attack Pharistes, half of us will not see the sun tomorrow.
But are
see
we
the sun
successful?
Set tomorrow. She's unsure. The future is unclear, but many of us will die before the sun sets.
Were you all not prepared to die?
Well, some of them are afraid, rightfully so. Chick-Tick-Cha is going to say, my people die by the thousands in the plains and the deserts beyond these mountains. My life is of no account when weighed in that balance. Whatever the cost, we must try.
Here.
He's really desperate to save his people from extinction, because this is going to wipe out the Thrycreen if they don't end this effect.
I've always been a soldier.
Nice.
Ariak is going to say, I have no wish to die tomorrow, but I agree with Chick-Tick-Cha. We cannot allow Pharistes to remain the sole tyrant of the way on Atlas. He wishes to remake the world in his image. Tell me, what would that world be like?
One when everyone has a constant headache.
Yeah.
I tell them, I'll say one more thing to them. Being a soldier, if our numbers keep dwindling like that, we won't ever have enough to make an offense to overcome them. So the time is nigh.
Yeah.
Here.
Ushigara the dwarf says, I have never shied away from a fight in my lifetime, but this talk of killing sickens me. These are our brothers we speak of. Never has the order been thus divided. So, they used to be members of the Order, and they somewhat agree with the neutral stance of the Order. They only disagree with Pharistes, and so some of them are not totally on board with the wholesale slaughter of Pharistes and his loyalists.
So what you are saying is, if we could bypass most of the battle and get to Pharistes.
Ushigara nods her head. She likes this idea of defeating the leader and not everybody, or at least maybe like sparing those that you can with like non-lethal attacks.
Arvigo, I don't know if I could turn myself from fighting off from Arvigo, but everybody else, yes.
Some
Whoa,
of them nod their head.
Whoa,
Arvigo is
whoa,
a jerk.
whoa, 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 whoa,
They know
Glad
what
they're
they're
not
doing.
doing-
hold up. You forgot who killed Korgonar? We're gonna just let Pat go too?
Wait, I thought Pac. Oh, we didn't kill Pac, did we?
No, he only had like a clone thingy fight us, and we killed the clone thingy. But
Oh,
like, his
Pac
real body's
Thinkmaker needs
still
to go
somewhere.
down too.
Because the person who had the see invisibility didn't see the invisible one, remember?
Okay, yeah.
Pack
So-
retreated to Basha's place, the halfling king that you went through his territory briefly.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask, who's
So,
the
wait.
who's the lady that spies on people, spies on the groups?
The lady on the right.
Terra,
Hera, have you noticed if anyone else might be around? We've been dealing with these Hurkites since the beginning of our adventures, and I'm still wondering if they're around.
yes.
Ah, good call.
Smart.
Terra is going to nod her head and say, "Some of us encountered the Urukites a day ago. There was a report. The Urukites were spotted, and an attempt was made to interact with them. I heard it did not go well. They had made several insults, and I believe threats as well.
Idiots.
We were told not to, what was it, get in their way? They also said that they didn't need us, and they didn't want to join our group.
Collective.
They didn't really
The
ask us
collective.
many questions, so we didn't really trade much information with them.
Yeah, they're not to be trusted. They're to be killed on the spot.
Perhaps, but I wouldn't want to anger Lord Hamanu. He's a devastatingly powerful warrior.
You know what?
I'll tell
Don't you-
them, I am Taurus Great Hunter. I am devastating warrior.
Listen, you just leave them to us.
But
They have.
the legend of Hamanu. They say he stands 20 feet tall and wields a giant's weapon in each hand and lays low dozens of men with each slash of his weapon. And the powers of his mind are said to crush his enemies in addition to his attacks, which happen in the blink of an eye. It's a daunting task to compare yourself against someone who's been alive for thousands of years, who's genocided whole races.
Listen.
I pull out my hammer, boom, put it on the ground, and it's a giant-sized weapon, of course.
It is big.
And then I pull out my sword off the back, and I put that one right beside it, and I wield two giant-sized weapons. And I'm
Listen.
actually 14 tall. I stand straight up. I'm 14 feet tall. I'm like,
I'm almost as tall.
I'll give him a run for it.
Yep.
Now listen, most of that is true. We have met with Hamanu, and he spared us, which is surprising. When we spied upon him in his estate.
That'd be wild,
But-
wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be wild to like see Hamanu next to Taurus? Taurus is 14 feet tall. Hamanu is 6 feet taller than Taurus is. He's 20
Yeah.
feet tall.
Now, that's all
That'd
true.
be.
So everything you said,
It would be like Thanos versus the Hulk.
Right.
right?
That's why I got you guys. That's
not
why I
much
got
of that
you
is
guys.
wrong. Not much of that is wrong, but that doesn't stop the fact that the Urukites have tried to backstab us and betray us time and time again.
Yes.
Their days are marked and numbered.
Including the Tricreans. They signed a pact with the Tricreans and they betrayed us at the last battle. As usual.
So, they make not much light of this. They're fairly open about the fact that they have no intentions of working with us ever again, even to the detriment of even their own orders to Hamanu. So, we're done.
Well,
But don't worry about fighting them. We'll take care.
Stay
of
out of
that.
our way with them.
Yes.
Don't interfere. Don't choose a side. Be
That
neutral.
way.
Because they're
Oh,
neutral.
Oh yeah, there we
Uh,
go.
That is basically what they were doing. They said, "Fine, we're not going to get in your way. You go your way, we'll go ours." And so Hamanu's men plowed ahead through the maze, and
Wonderful.
they're ahead of you by 1 day.
Do
Okay.
they even know where to go though, or are they gonna be lost in the maze? Because that'd be hilarious if they just get stuck in here and starve to death.
The maze is difficult, but I'm sure they have means. They seem
Not
capable.
insurmountable. Yeah.
They had a halfling
Um,
or two with them, and the halflings are quite good at navigating mazes like this.
Now, you said that this is battle plans. We are making a plan to enter the, the White Castle, the White Tower, whatever it was called.
Deserax,
Castle.
Deserax, the White Fortress.
White
is
Castle.
A great.
You got a little craving there?
Did I say White Castle?
Yeah, I was
Is that
thinking
what I
those little
said?
mini sliders.
Oh jeez, shoot! I can't believe I said that. Okay.
We're gonna go get our way to the White Castle, get a few burgers, get a
Okay. All right. Shit.
That's really fun.
With the little
Okay.
onions. Oh my god.
Okay.
cheese, no cheese.
The tower is 7 stories tall.
I thought it was a castle. Wait.
Some of us capable of flight are going to attempt to enter through the 3rd floor, where there is a balcony that has entrance into a library. Others are going to make a direct assault on the front gate through the lower level, and then whoever is able to get inside first is going to distract the loyalists, and then whoever gets in second is going to make directly for the stairs, and the stairs lead up the tower to where the Cyanatrix is held. You have a device to destroy the Cyanatrix, so your party will have to be the group that goes in second while the distraction is happening so that you can get to the Cyanatrix. While you're doing what you're doing, we're going to try to make as much ruckus as we can.
Wait a second. How did they know we had the device?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was
Damn
thinking
it.
that exact
We
same
read
thing.
we are connected by the mind though. So.
Yeah, maybe they found out. Maybe what's her name knew already.
Oh.
Lara?
Maybe the seer, oracle lady, already knew.
If they don't specifically know that you can destroy it, they still are going on the understanding that there's got to be a way to turn it off. So, you just have to get to the room is all they care about.
And who's going with us?
The specifics of it don't matter so much. Mara and Shardavan step forward and say, these folks helped us, and we would very much like to repay them. If you don't mind, we would like to tag along with them as part of the group that goes directly to the Cyanatrix.
And they can fly.
Yeah, they have that capability. The others nod and they say, Shardavan, you're one of the best fighters among us. It makes sense. If they encounter more golems, you will be the best equipped to deal with it. Shardavan nods and says, the golems are quite difficult for the others, as they ignore any kind of spell or psionics, but my axe does a good job hacking them apart. And it looks like your hammer would do quite well, Tall One, pointing at Taurus.
Yeah.
I'm just periodically turning at Barak and just looking at. Is it still there? Wait.
And Mara there, although he is old, he is one of the most capable psionicists. He's had a long life of adventuring behind him, and he's adaptable. He can deal with almost any situation as it arises, so these are good choices. The rest of us have our own tasks.
I have a different approach on that because I'm going to use my intelligence and give them a little bit of military strategy.
Sure.
We have the ability to fly on our flying carpet to get to the 3rd floor with whoever else wants to infiltrate with us.
That's part of the plan. The Mara and Shardavan are coming up with us, but they can
But
fly.
they said they want the distraction, whoever gets in first to be the distraction.
on the
right?
bottom floor.
Well, they were
We're coming
saying-
up. They're gonna kind of hold down the basement. Make sure nobody escapes out through the front doors.
Yeah, there's a
the
frontal
base of the
assault,
tower.
and then you're sneaking in on the 3rd floor.
Okay. I was making sure. Okay. Yeah.
So now,
Is the 3rd floor, does it accommodate large people like our half giant friends?
Oh, easily. The building is huge.
now you've worked there in the tower before. Um, does it have many ways of escaping? I mean, do we need to lock this down in some magical or psionic sense so that Pharistes cannot escape? Or maybe there's no way for us to do that.
Pharistes will make a last stand in his chambers at the top of the tower. It's the seat of his power, and if the Psionatrix is broken, he will lose everything.
I suppose so. That's true.
And he's such a fanatic about his neutrality that he's bound to fight to the bitter end.
Well,
Hmm.
okay.
It's not a-
Interesting to hear. Fanatic of neutrality fighting to the end.
Too bad Arvigo won't do it. Fucking coward.
Well, this may be his last stand as well. I'll see to that. Hold up my full flask of water and drink some.
Tara says Arvigo isn't loyal to Pharistes. He is just a troll. He wants to do harm to as many people as he can. To sow his nightmares and discontent. He's always been a bitter one, that.
Oh, wow! You're just making this job easier and easier for me.
So, why is he even in the order? Is it just because he excels at psionics?
Yes, he's quite powerful. Every member of the Order is over level 20.
You know,
You are in the presence of all epic level heroes.
I wonder why we're here.
This is like One Punch Man, how they have like the tiers of hero. The B tier heroes still show up to the fight, even though the A tier heroes are the only ones that can really handle the monster.
Yeah, we're the C tier.
Well, in your case, you are like as powerful as any of these guys, so
It's okay. We'll take down Goro with our numbers.
you're well equipped. So you punch above your weight class here.
I'll use my magic items. I don't really have much magic items that are that useful.
You,
Like
you
a-
want to start closing the table, Ninja?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it's late.
I have like a ring of protection +1. That's one of my more powerful magic items.
What are you talking about? You got like that cloak that
Yeah,
gives you
well,
the ability
flying.
to fly
That's pretty important. Yeah,
and
you're
transform into a thing of bats. What are you talking about?
right. Yeah, that's the flying turning into a bat. That's pretty useful.
Alright. Ending the stream there. Thanks for watching
And,
on Twitch land.